So, we last left off. You guys were in the town of Altdorf, the city of Altdorf, in preparation for the wedding of the decade, century, whatever, of Princess Katarina from Marienburg with Prince Wolfgang of Altdorf to try to unify the overall kingdom and country and stop civil war and other various issues. You guys have spent the last couple of days being entertained by numerous political discussions, gathering lots of clues and so forth. First with a series of events at the various camps before the parties came to the city. There was a parade leading into the city that you guys escorted at various levels, concerned about plots and so forth. Then there was a big military show over the course of the prior day where Altdorf showed Mindenheim just how powerful they are and why they shouldn't mess with Altdorf, which met some success and riled up a few people and so forth. Several events during that took place, leading to a number of other theories, thoughts, and other plots, whereupon you guys were given most of the Saturday to do whatever it is you wish to do around town. Okay, handful of different potential leads, some things you guys followed up on. At this point, it is late on the night on Saturday. You guys have gathered back at your lodgings, respective. Okay, except for Matt, he is wandering the city. He's arrested. He's been put to death.
Wrong.
Okay.
We're at the church, getting ready to go into the catacombs.
Yeah. Oh yes. Well, no, that was okay. At that night, you decided then to go into the catacombs.
I'm at my place.
Yes. He's in his interdimensional wizard tower.
Right now, you
So,
know about it.
You guys were deciding to go into the catacombs. So the question was, who of you are going into it? And who is staying behind? Which I know he was otherwise separate.
A choice.
You don't get a choice?
They didn't invite me.
We can't find you ever.
But we'll absolutely be fatigued if we do
Yes.
that. So, yep.
If you go into the catacombs, you know that the wedding starts tomorrow at 10 a.m. It's the middle of the night right now. The church is mostly empty except for a couple of attendants. They've shown you where the entrance to the catacombs are. They say, as far as they're concerned, you guys are welcome to do so because you got a priest of Sigmar here. It's the Sigmarite catacombs. So he trusts that you guys won't do anything awkward in the area. Otherwise, you're going to most likely be filthy and probably be tired. Will certainly be tired given the time of day and so forth, or time of night. So you guys are going into the catacombs. So you go down to the lower basement of the place. Down here, it's completely devoid of anybody. There's a few old statues and shrines and things like that, historical relevance. Some statues and so forth. And in the back of the section, you find there's a iron portcullis that's locked that the priests unlock and open up for you.
They allow us to wear our... Sorry, go ahead, man.
I just want to say, before they unlock it, I asked them to let me examine the lock to see if it's been tampered with.
Okay. Yeah, you take a look at it. It looks like it's old but good quality. Doesn't show any signs of recent tampering.
All right. We're allowed to wear hearing, weaponry, and that kind of stuff. Okay.
You're acting under his direction. He
Cool.
says you guys need to go here. They're not going to question it.
Awesome. I just want to make sure we're good in there in my fancy clothes, and that was it.
What? Can you refresh my memory on what clue we're following down here?
You'll have to ask the group on that.
No clue.
I believe the prevailing theory is this is the catacombs underneath the church where the wedding's taking place.
Right.
So I'm assuming there's some thoughts of possible attacks,
Yeah.
Skaven,
I thought there
things
was.
like that.
We actually had
We found
rumor or something or evidence that there was going to be.
There were two grates underneath. One the main area where the actual bride and groom will stand, and one wasn't it in between the aisle or something like that. Two very
The main temple, large open area. Down the main aisleway, there's a number. I won't say it's only two, but there's a few small grate openings, maybe a foot or so in diameter. where water and other drainage would go out of the church into the catacombs or sewer system.
Mhm.
That's where conceivably things would happen.
I thought we found like cultist
he found a
activity or
lock
something.
had been tampered with.
Oh,
We-
that's right.
Yeah,
That's
he also found one of the side doors was loose and unsecure.
Wormed out.
That's been fixed by the guards on his
And I
direction.
believe Ozzy thought there was something going down here too, although he never saw signs of it.
Well, my thought was, I had done the whole parade route, and there's just too many places for us,
Right.
for them to like, for us to try. There's too many spots where they could like shoot.
Right,
from
because
or
you know
something.
before the wedding tomorrow, there's going to be a procession where the two travel through the city for an hour or whatever through the crowds. So he checked the parade routes looking for, okay, if I'm a sniper, where would I go? And there's dozens.
Oh, yeah,
There's
it's a
way
city,
too many.
yeah.
Yeah, there's way too many places to cover.
It is our duty to sanctify these catacombs and make sure nothing is tampering.
You're right.
The way I see it, the biggest impact to Altdorf and Middenheim would be to attack them here or kill them here.
It would make
I mean-
Sigmar look bad.
And I'm worried about, we've been attacked with poison gas but before by
That's what I was just
the
saying.
rats.
What?
That's what I'm worried about.
You were there?
Rats?
Weren't
You
you
know,
there?
Skaven.
You were there?
Skaven?
No, I've never had any interaction.
Oh,
with the rats.
Yes, you did.
Yeah, you were at
You
the whole
fought in the whole
mountain.
Carrick Oswald.
King.
My character died running from that encounter.
Aren't you playing your flagellant?
My flagellant came after that encounter.
No.
No.
No,
you didn't.
your stones
That's
were
the brass
broken
keep.
in the final fight.
The Brass Keep you died at.
Oh, yeah.
And then you guys went and fought the Skaven over in Carrick.
I forgot about that whole.
You fought in the mountain.
subplot.
That whole like 6 months worth of gaming. Okay.
But yes,
That was
you
it.
know all about
the
it.
third character from where you're thinking of.
No,
No.
this is his first one
Was it-
since,
was
since
it
the Brass
Frost?
Keep.
Was this wolf character guy
Before
from
the Brass Keep.
before the brass keep?
Uh-huh.
No,
My shadow.
no, I'm thinking was his priest the one or his wolf guy the guy that when we blew up the castle?
The wolf guy is the one that
Mhm.
died at the Brass Keep.
Yeah.
Yeah,
The wolfkin died to the octopus.
yeah, he died to the box.
Right.
Okay.
His little
I
shadow.
was there.
I don't know.
Killed so many times.
I think you're on number 8 or 9 at this point. But yes, the fraudulent has been there
Wow.
since the Brass Keep.
Uh-huh.
I think you've only had like 3 characters die.
Mhm.
Still a lot.
The other guy that ran directly into the
Scout, assassin, wolfkin. Wizard.
wizard.
Only 4.
When I make the
Oh,
dice box, I'm going to have a tough time
Picture,
fitting the
yeah,
names.
oh,
in.
just put
That's
a
fine.
picture of each of them in a circle. It's like a circle where it just keeps going around a circle of those 5 characters.
Okay, so let's go see if we can find some skating.
Or a really neat sword.
All right, who's Mr. Armored guy? You want to walk up front?
Are you also going
You
to
guys got a light source?
Crits?
Yeah, I'll have my my language.
If I don't think I have enough room for that.
Yeah.
So even Roman numerals would be too large.
I have my goblin lantern lit.
Your goblin lantern?
That's made from the skull of a goblin.
Okay. So
Do you not remember that?
the catacomb entrance itself is fairly sizable, good 15 feet tunnel or so. According to the priest and what you know of the architecture, it's going to go into an entryway where there'll be another shrine, and then from there it's going to branch off into various areas, and tunnels get quite a bit thinner and smaller at that point.
Did they have a map?
No.
Is this a lit?
Retro pick.
No.
Lit tunnels?
Nope.
Catacombs?
Nope.
Like that, man.
The basement area, there is a couple of torches or lanterns burning,
Okay.
but that's it. Inside the catacombs, I mean, the only reason they would ever bring light in there is if they
It's
have,
just like that
if they're going in there specifically.
Gotcha.
massive tunnel network that they had to go through and map.
Mhm.
It was ridiculous. Yeah, they still haven't mapped it all.
Well, and when you have 10,000 years of history of people being buried here, yeah, they don't have accurate maps.
Gotcha.
If this is like the Paris catacombs, there'd be millions and millions of skulls in here.
Mhm.
Or
This is the top temple of the worship of Sigmar, and anybody has been buried here and interred.
All right, well, I'm going to go ahead and light a later as well because I want some bright lights so we can keep track of any signs of disturbance that would be outside of a shot. Like, what do the priests here wear? Shoes, boots, what? Sandals?
Sandals and robes would be the basic priest garb.
I'd be looking for anything that's outside of the sandal print of a basic priest.
Okay.
So you want to be in front of me or
We're gonna
beside me?
mark our way
Yeah,
through this.
Okay.
Probably
Sweet.
need to.
Yeah.
You said there's torches already down here?
There are lanterns in the basement area where the priests are staying, where they've led you into. They light a couple of lanterns just so there's some basic gloom there. They don't object if you want to take a lantern with you. Inside the catacombs, the normal process is this main hallway leads to a burial chamber, a ceremonial chamber. That's where they prepare the dead for internment, and that's the only place that would normally be lit as far as publicly. Once they do the religious rites and everything, everybody leaves, and then the priests take care of the rest.
Okay. I asked if they have a torch, or are there sconces in the walls or places we could place torches?
In the main room, yes.
I mean, down corridors.
Down the corridor in the main room, yes. After that, no.
Not even a place you can hang it.
No, I mean they take lanterns, and if they need light, then they place the lantern on the floor.
Okay. Well, I grab a lantern off the wall then from here, and if I have any extra oil, I'll take some.
They don't have any extra oil here. They can get some if you want to wait a little bit.
Nope.
Okay.
I grab a lantern that has the most oil in it then.
Sure.
Okay. That way I don't have to use my own, leave my own behind.
Yeah. Okay. I figure you have a couple hours worth of light.
All right.
He's gonna be in front of me. That way I don't disturb all the cracks.
Okay. So Elf's going to lead the way into the catacombs?
Yeah. And I'll be behind him.
Okay. You head down the tunnel. Like I said, it's maybe 15, 20 feet or so wide. Looks fairly ornate and well decorated. There's a strong smell of incense and spice, typically used in the religious ceremonies and so forth, just sort of in the air, permeating the walls and everything. The flagstones on the floor are dusty, but fairly well maintained, and mostly dirt-free. Passageway leads down about 50 or 60 feet or so before opening into a much larger, grander chamber, in the center of which is a dais with a large flat stone where the dead would be prepared for final burial, etc. There's a number of decorative religious icons around the place, various places that can be lit for torch or lights with lanterns and that sort of thing. And then maybe 4 or 5 tunnels leading out of the room.
So I'm going to go ahead and make sure, just in case it becomes relevant, I have a talent called Trapper, which means I can perceive traps without having to tell the GM I am looking for them.
Okay.
It does state here the GM may prefer to make some of these tests on your behalf in private.
Yeah, so I'll consider that effectively a danger sense sort of thing. If there is a trap, you'll get a roll at that point, and if you're successful, then you spot it at the last moment versus you didn't and it got set off.
Good.
Unless you intentionally look for something like that.
You know, obviously the acute sight or vision or sense sight, but that just affects, I think, my perception test. So.
Okay. The room itself is clean, it's organized, it's well maintained. Everything looks to be quite nice. Most of the religious icons and religious items are gold plated and obviously of some value. If anybody's interested in any sort of thing along those lines. There's several banners of Sigmar, some holy symbols. Flagellum gets ready to smash things.
Not when I'm in there. Not with I'm in the eyesight of the two.
I'm about to say, I can see
We
him like trying
slowly-
to pocket something.
Yeah, we slowly put the light out. Sorry, out of oil. Quick, 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 quick,
You
quick.
hear coins rattling.
Relight.
On the back side, there is a gigantic tapestry, a good 30 feet wide, 15 feet tall or whatever, showing the king, Emperor Franz, standing over on the top of Shining Rock, holding Gal Maraz, the symbol of Sigmar, aloft, holding off a horde of demons and creatures and so forth around him.
I go look
Very
behind
inspirational for a Sigmarite.
It's just the worst.
that. That's the first thing I do. Look behind that.
Yeah, they're stone.
Don't be touching the artifacts, man. Come on.
I gotta make sure no stone's unturned.
That's not a stone.
Want to make sure there's no creases, things like
Yeah,
that.
you've heard of stories along these lines. You've only seen this tapestry a couple of times yourself, given
Yeah.
your rank. In fact, you really didn't spend a whole lot of time in Altdorf. But you've heard stories about its abilities and so forth to inspire armies and so forth.
Is this supposed to be a prophecy or a historical
reference
Okay.
about the might of Sigmar and his light and ability.
Okay.
It's some human thing. I don't, Anyway.
And your
Elf
other
wipe.
ear gets taken off with a hammer.
Elf wipes his hands on it.
Yeah. All right, let's keep going. I got a little dirt there. Which there's 4 passageways, right?
Yeah, 2 off to the right, 2 off to the left.
Is it Devon? Are you with
I
us?
think you and I could take it.
Okay.
Oh, no, I'm not. I'm
In here, I think we can take it.
in a catacomb. That's how you
Until he starts running, and then all you guys are gonna get lost.
We're in the
That's a fair point. Why? He dies with us.
we're in the religious ground of our God, and we have the only entrance out.
This place.
No, we don't have the only entrance out. I guarantee
All right,
you.
I started heading
We've already
down the
established
farthest
there are
left
steward.
passageway.
Okay, the left-hand one is
Wait, well,
further
first-
back.
I want to get the feeling of where I'm at, try to decide which one will take us to the grates that are in that one room. Like, can I tell?
You have a sense. Give me a sense direction.
Navigation.
I have
It's easy to fix that. Have somebody run back to the grate and just yell down it. Follow the voice.
Does somebody want to do that?
It's under skills, not balance.
I know, I'm trying to see if
You're
I
the
can tell
fastest
for
one.
that.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't run.
Skills, navigation.
And I'm in my religious.
Uh-oh.
I'm in the
My old
holy.
character.
Aren't you in full
Oh,
plate
it is.
now?
Yeah, it's a
No.
Oh, it's
I've never been in full play.
challenging or
You got upgraded to full plate.
average?
No, he
challenge?
dropped those full
Average,
plates so he
huh?
can get a bigger crossbow so he can run far.
Public or doesn't matter?
Doesn't matter.
No, I think
Okay.
he's just
Let's-
the same.
Yeah,
You
you
and I
have a
did
sense
it.
the one on the left in the back
Wait.
probably leads closest to the direction of the main church itself.
Okay. I head that way.
I stay with him.
Same.
As he goes, I'm gonna make a mark of the passageway we went by cutting my hand and marking on the pavement.
You're gonna cut your hand and then put some blood on the.
Yeah,
on the
mark the
thing?
passageway we went.
Okay.
It's immediately absorbed into
And
the.
you're saying that I'm man.
Ooh, that gives me a.
He's a flagellant. What do you expect?
He's defiling the whole place.
He's not defiling it.
So you just need to start doing it.
No.
That shit would burn.
Okay.
You're like,
The elf takes his lantern and heads down one of the side tunnels.
Black
We'll
Alien.
follow him.
Okay.
yeah, I'm right behind him.
Okay, so all 5 of you heading down the same one.
I didn't know where else to go. Just following him. I don't have a light source.
Okay. Tunnel leads off into the corner. It goes out maybe 10 or 20 feet off to the side, away from the room, and then turns 90 degrees to your right.
Okay.
From that point on, the walls they're still worked stone, but they're filled with little shelves lined with hundreds of skulls all along the top, all along the sides, up to a little bit over shoulder height where the roof starts to curve in to make an archway.
It's everything I can do not to grab a skull and go last report mark. Sorry. I'm not going to touch it. My hand strays that way. I'm like, no, it's not going to be fun. They'll get all angry.
Go
Keep
by
walking.
feet.
We were in the catacombs in Paris. We're, 200 feet underground, right? Deep in this fucking thing. No sunlight. No light at all. Come around the corner, wall skulls, right? And you can just walk up to them and touch them. One of them had a plant growing out of one of the eyes. And we were like, what the fuck? Ow! Just a bright green plant.
Huh?
Just growing out of this fucking skull.
Eat your friends away.
200 feet underground. Just like, I have a picture of it somewhere. Nuts. But yeah, sorry.
Okay.
I was just thinking touch because I literally would just be like, skull,
Mm-hmm.
skull.
Plants.
Some random peasant, I'm touching their fucking skull. Hundreds of years later is bizarre.
Yeah.
So this is less worked stone. So are we like moving further away from the church then?
It's
we're
still
going
work
the wrong
stone. This is how the humans foolishly. I mean, well, you're all humans, aren't you?
Yes.
This is how you guys bury your people.
What are the dwarves?
Ah,
do?
me.
They do the same thing, don't they?
Well, they put them in boxes.
What do the elves do?
We just burn the
Burn 'em.
elves?
We throw each other off the
Because they
cliff
come back
at
from the
midnight.
dead like
Yeah.
rates.
And you
Not
burn
enough
them.
room.
Right.
How do you burn
Right.
them?
We don't put them in the catacombs. We chuck them off the cliff.
How do you burn them? You know,
Catacomb is
what
the
else?
base of that cliff.
That's right. Yes.
They burn their bodies.
I really don't know. I'm not religious.
And grave diggers aren't
You
very
guys just burn the bodies because you're what else?
happy with the more people don't like
They
it.
burn for so long.
Yeah,
that's
I
all right. So either way, I continue going,
Okay.
trying not to go with the two religious guys.
Trying not to? Are you successfully?
No, I'm successfully not doing it.
Okay.
Make a persuasion check.
Roll for the need.
Okay. You keep going. There's numerous side tunnels that goes different ways. Effectively, it turns into a fairly complex maze as far as different tunnels. You make a effort to mark different areas where you've gone and so forth. 30 minutes, 45 minutes or so go by. You don't see any sign of the grates per se. You do have a sense that you haven't necessarily traveled very far. You're not finding where they open up into the catacombs themselves. Along the way, you find here and there what looks like little workshop sections where there's like a table and some tools and things like that the priest would use to inter the bodies and do any other preparations or repairs, things like that. There's definite signs of activity here, relatively recent, but in line with what you would expect for an active catacomb. Eventually, you come upon a section where the smell of incense, which has pretty much permeated most of the area, despite being some distance from that central chamber, sort of dissipates a bit and gets replaced with more of a moist sewage smell as you're wandering through. And the catacombs eventually lead to a section that descends maybe 10 feet down into another floor, which is at least partially submerged where water has come in.
Does it look like this is a natural occurrence,
It looks like it's an extension of the catacombs,
Gotcha.
but at this stage, a far older section of it.
Okay.
Okay.
Not
Does it look like
new.
anything has come out of the water recently?
Recently, no.
Do I notice any footprints, anything like that? Even if they're not recent, I don't care if they're recent or not.
There are footprints, and there's signs that people have come through this area before. There's some signs of the mud and such being carried up the stairs, but nothing recent.
Is there a high water mark that this might be lower than the normal height?
There's no high water mark per se. It looks like the level of it doesn't necessarily change. Okay. Looks like through the tunnel ahead of you, it submerges maybe 2 feet or so of the tunnel, based on the rest of the architecture. In the distance, you can hear a squeaking sound. Nothing ominous per se, but certainly gives you flashbacks to Skaden.
And the DM hints.
Right. Any movement in the water?
What's that?
Movement in the water. Any movement?
No.
So it's perfectly placid still.
Yep.
I don't think there's anything ahead of us, guys.
Agreed. Turn around and start walking back the other way.
That
I agree. I head
I
back.
peer into the darkness. Anything? Reflections, eyes?
the darkness looks back.
I figured. Okay. I'm not smart enough to understand it, so yep, sounds good. I'm following back.
Tracking 101. You could drop a pebble anywhere out there, and there'd be movement in this water. If there's anything out there, it'd be moving the water. So
Unless they crawl on the ceiling.
that's true. I don't want to find out. I don't really care to walk through that.
It's even worse.
Okay.
And we don't want to talk about that. Anywho,
Should we try to collapse this tunnel so nothing can
No.
pass out? No.
you're the first person to mention that crap too. Nobody else mentioned it.
I forgot about it. That's kind of block out the horrible shit.
I wasn't destroying like skulls. I was just collapsing the tunnel.
No. It's still part of the.
No, it's not.
Just out of curiosity, before we walk away, I'll draw my sword and splash it in the water.
Okay.
Dry it off, and then
I'm sorry.
wait.
Do you not remember how much you guys lectured me on touching the water that was completely
Right.
still?
But the lantern's down next to me, and I'm waiting to see if anything moves or comes out.
Okay. Yeah, you splash around in the water. You cause some ripples that go out across the muck and everything else that just float in the water. The ripples disappear down the tunnel into the darkness or so. There's no immediate response.
I'd like to sleep
That would
tonight.
have been the perfect time for a podcast.
Yep. I've got the lantern down. I have it cranked all the way up, and I'll sit there and wait till the count of 60.
You can count to 60?
It's a lot of fingers and toes.
That's a lot of numbers.
Okay, so the elf apparently is meditating. What would
Okay.
the rest of you care to do?
Arrow knocked.
Yeah, arrow knocked, ready to go, concentrating into the darkness.
Well, I'm waiting because he's got the lantern, so I'll
He's
wait.
got a lantern.
I'll follow
I'll
suit
wait.
and start
I'm gonna lantern.
doing the rites and fighting effectively. He's meditating to his gods. I'm doing the same.
I
Okay.
started picking up stones and throwing them into the water.
Okay.
See, I didn't throw a stone. He did.
Don't throw stones in cobblestone houses.
So he throws some stones in. A minute or so goes by. There's no response per se.
Put the arrow away, resling my bow, pick up the lantern, and start walking back.
And you're immediately dragged into the water.
I was just curious.
I mean, I get it.
Okay. You guys gonna head back?
Yep.
Okay. So you go back out to the catacombs area. Takes
Feeded by
a
water.
takes a little bit of time to follow the trail back.
Eeny, meeny, miny. 3 left, guys.
4. I thought there were 5.
There's 4. Well,
Yeah, I know.
4 or 5 doesn't make a difference, but fundamentally the idea here is you've explored most of the tunnels. They all sort of interconnect.
Gotcha.
Different entranceways would be faster passageways depending on where specifically you're going. But all of these catacombs, for the most part, appear to be full and or occupied. Okay.
And we're not finding any signs of life, really, are we?
Not just
Past life.
the workers and stuff.
Nobody's down here now.
With supernumerary, can I get a judge of the distance we traveled underneath, and see if it would be
1,372 steps.
You'd estimate crisscrossing back and forth, maybe about 2 miles worth.
All right. Would we have ended up somewhere close to the lengthwise the church?
Yes. From his sense of direction, you think the whole time you've been under the church.
Alrighty then.
Big church.
I don't suppose the grays we were looking for were in the water, were they?
Absolutely.
You guys are just doing a figure eight.
Like I said, we were defeated by water, because I wasn't going to go splash around in 2 foot of water. No thanks. If you guys wanted to, you could.
You would have risked it for everyone.
You what?
You would be at risk.
Most of you would. None of you can know how to swim.
I was going to say. Yeah.
You could just stand it and it'd be like me.
You probably could, yes. Until you get knocked prone and then, oh my god, I'm drowning!
Well, guys, if there's nothing else, I want to get cleaned up before
Me
before
too.
morning.
Get back. It's not my turn.
The priest looks constipated. I don't know what's going on.
And I feel confident that I can protect the princess.
Too many religious wafers.
Yep.
Before we leave out before religious rites at the painting. Not damaging the painting in any way, just
Bloody hell.
Work.
Right in the middle.
Okay.
just worshiping.
Just carve yourself a little bit further on it.
I'm over there shaking. Look, it
Okay.
makes them look like they're moving.
You start praying the elf like Sigmar's alive!
Who's behind it going, you're failing, Fletch.
Dig deeper.
I want to tap.
Anyways. Okay. So you guys pay respect at the various areas and then head out, is what I'm understanding?
Yep.
Okay.
Sir.
So you guys return to the basement area. One of the priests is waiting for you. He said, is everything okay? Everything in order in the
Seems to be, but we got as far as where there's water. Looks like it might be flooding or something. And we just turned around and came back.
Okay.
Was there flooding prior?
Yeah, the lower reaches have always been filled with a bit of moisture.
2 foot deep.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Last 6 months or so, it's been coming in.
From where?
We're not really sure.
The rats have tunneled in.
So it sounds like we go back in.
You guys can.
Or Altworth is built along the river.
I mean, it could be
So-
that too, yeah.
But I'll have a little conversation with you. Like, So, in my various travels of late, I learned how to set basic traps. So I thought maybe like a string and a bell, hang it into each one of these drains. If something's coming up, we'll hear it.
Well, I don't think they're going to come up through the drain. That's too big of a risk for them.
Where do you
Like
think
I
they're gonna come? Like,
They're just going to vent their poisonous gas up in here.
Red team.
where you seal those off?
We might be able to talk them into it just for the wedding. That's my plan.
Yeah.
That's a good idea. I like that.
Just have people stand on it.
That's not going to help with the
Whatever.
poisonous gas.
Oh, yeah. They just have to breathe it all in.
Yeah.
Right.
We did a
That's-
bunch of.
Hire some peasants to lay by the grate, and if anything comes out, breathe it in.
If you survive, you get a gold.
So yeah,
I can suck more
I'd
gas
like
in
it up.
you.
as I get up there, that's exactly what I'm
Take
planning
me
on
out, boy, it's
doing.
a dollar bill.
Going to the guards and say, listen, there's no need for these grates to be open for the wedding. So my suggestion just to be 100% sure, I'm a little paranoid. I want everybody to be safe. I want it to go off without a hitch. We need to seal these, wax seal completely, so no gases can come up from below.
With respect, who are you?
Oh, I'm sorry. A priest.
You translate for me?
Yeah.
We suspect there might be assassins, and
4 whole minutes.
sealing off the sewers just for the day is probably a good idea. In fact, it's not really a good idea. It's a command. You're going to go do this. You're going to find the people, and you're going
Okay.
to get it done.
Okay. We'll make it happen.
Thank you.
First thing we check when we come back to see if these grates are actually been sealed.
What if we fill
There's
the
at least
tunnels
two
full
that
of
find
gas
weird.
ourselves?
All right, everybody on the taco stand.
That's right. Scotty likes me.
Nice.
Applies for everybody.
Yeah, that's right.
Jesus.
The greasier the better.
Are you ready? Does your back hurt? You're ready. Let's go.
Man, if you got shit so bad your back is hurting.
Okay. So it's maybe 3 in the morning at this point. Is there anything else you wish to do?
Sleep.
Get some sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys are going to retire to your respective locations?
We're still gonna end up fatigued either way, right?
Yes.
Does that change if we stay up?
Yes. You'll be more fatigued.
I'll try to get a couple hours sleep then, I
Yeah.
guess.
I mean, you guys are going to be up probably 7 o'clock or so
Yeah.
to get prepared and ready and to do whatever, because your respective parties said be at the church by 9. The wedding starts at 10, and there's, like I said, about an hour to 2 of parade through the city
Yeah.
during that time. So depending on what you want to do, like I said, your direction is to be at the church by 9 so that you can make sure you get through all the crowds. If you have anything else you want to do in the morning, let me know. The processions start around 8:30.
I'm gonna go check the grates at 7 to
Okay.
make sure they've been covered,
Okay.
and yeah, then start walking the route.
Okay.
This is our fancy dress again. No longer armor. No longer
Correct.
weaponry of any kind.
Well, weaponry is less strict because this is more of a state affair type thing. So it's dress uniform, but for military people, a ceremonial weapon or something like that would not be out of place. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm carrying an artifact of the elven kind. That should be all right, right?
Yeah, that probably would be just fine.
I'd like to look
Sweet.
and see if I can
Your
find it.
your hammer should be fine too.
Rock. About it.
Yeah.
Your rock probably not.
Oh,
It's not very fancy. That's just a rock.
He's puts sparkles on it.
I'll vouch for the guy.
It's not matter. I mean, they're not saying the guards aren't saying you're not allowed to bring things. It's just from the social norms of it. Walking around with a tombstone isn't the same thing as a religious artifact, ceremonial weapon, or a historical bow.
You're a flash anyway. You're okay.
Okay, so
What?
I mean, especially an artifact. I mean, I know yours is an artifact, so I guess I could see it.
It's just not.
it's not the traditional artifact.
Yeah, sure. I could. Ultimately, it's up to you guys what you want to bring, what you want to wear.
I would say we're the seat of Sigmar's power.
Mhm.
Altdorf, right,
Mhm.
is the seat of Sigmar's power. His relic would be understood, at least by, I would think, quite a few people in the hierarchy of the city as
Yes.
to what it is.
Except for the fact that it's broken.
He's still the bearer of it.
Anybody can.
I thought he was so heavy a normal person couldn't
No one
carry it.
tested it yet.
Oh,
That's fine. Just walks over. This isn't so heavy.
It, regardless of my duties.
apparently I still
Yeah,
have
and I'm fine with that from that standpoint. Absolutely. Okay. So
I still think you should tie ropes to it and use it like a meteor hammer.
It has ropes tied to it. I'm just not going to hit people over the head with.
catch.
Should put your sins on others.
Ah,
That's a good trick.
You're talking to him, right?
Yep.
Okay, yep.
something
Yeah.
like that. Okay. So you guys retire. What time are you getting up and where are you going? I know you said around 7 you wanted to get up and check the church. Is there any other tasks anybody wants to do, or do you just want to assume you're at the church by 9?
I will wake up particularly early so I can do my religious rites.
Sure.
And they're not really opening like the market or anything because everybody's going to be at this thing if they can be.
The market is open. It's open early, but it's closing probably by 9 as well because nobody's going to be there. Now, after the wedding, all the markets are open. Okay, all the taverns are open, etc. So by noon or so, the city's expected to be in a party mode.
Perfect time to invade.
I'm
Yeah.
not showing up early.
Okay.
So I have to ask, am I really expected to be there? Am I being ordered to be there?
Are you being ordered to be there? No, you are expected to be there as a representative of Middenheim. The Graf has requested, and you guys have each gotten formal invitations to be there. You from the Graf, and the other 3 from
Somebody.
the
It's very polite.
Prince. But no, you absolutely don't have to be there.
Okay.
A million, the city of a couple 100,000. There's a lot of people that won't be there.
He'll be there, just not on the right side. He'll be up on.
I'm gonna make
You
sure I
want
put
to be
in-
one of them commoners.
I have my fancy gloves that have their addition to them. So the
Yeah.
ones I used before the knuckle dusters were inside the.
That you're gonna wear those?
Yeah, my fancy gloves. They look
Okay.
nice.
Sure.
So I'm going to ask, is this I don't want to call it traditional because I don't really understand how it works, but they used to have a peasant section and then the wealthy would be down below.
Mhm.
I just asked if they're okay with me being in the peasant section.
Sure.
Okay.
I mean, it's kind of weird.
I'll flat out say I'm better at an
Yeah.
Overwatch guard.
Yeah.
Something like that.
The expectation that they have is there's going to be maybe 1,000 or so nobility and wealthy in the main auditorium. Okay, ranging from the emperor, the prince, and the princess in the front and their respective families, all the way back to the head guild master or whatever near the back. Okay, then there is a loft where a select few peasants get to view and watch it, and there might be 100 people or so up there crammed into a space that can fit 50. Type aspect. Everybody else is outside, just sort of hoping to catch a glimpse or hear a little bit of what's going on.
Yeah, I don't want to be up there. If it's going to be that cramped, I wouldn't be up there then. I'd just stay down below with everybody.
Yeah, I mean it is there's no tickets as such. It's for the loft. It's first come first serve, and I mean people have been camped outside for a while. Now, given your invitation, they'll allow you to go wherever you wish. You're effectively part of you're at the station of the Marienburg family level, so you're eligible to be right up front next to the wedding party, just like the 3 of you are on the Altdorf side. Okay, but if you want to go somewhere else on a lower class, they're not going to object.
So no weapon for me, no sword or anything. But
Okay,
I
just your
would
fists.
do my shield polished
Sure.
up, looking really
Sure.
nice, and my fancy clothes. I don't have
Yeah.
my armor on.
Yeah, various servants and everything have prepared your clothes, cleaned your armor, done all your weapons, things like that. Whatever you feel is appropriate for the setting. Okay, certainly artifacts make sense. I mean, they have some history, some logic, and so forth. If you have something else like that, if it's a decorative sort of thing, not a problem. Walking around with, I don't know, a hammer decorated with a minotaur head, probably not.
Meaty chunks.
Okay, your armor is a separate thing because it's part of your station, but I don't know a good example of somebody having an extreme weapon
Yeah.
that
Crossbow?
doesn't really fit.
Yeah, because when I
Crossbow really wouldn't fit.
Yeah,
fit the scenario.
that's what
when I had this armor commissioned, I made sure it was super ornate.
Right,
I paid
and
a ton of money.
And it was intended for or for religious aspects of it.
right.
Okay.
But it was also me trying to get way above my station in life.
Right.
I will be having a pair of knives concealed on my person.
Okay. Yeah, that's fine. A military flail, probably overboard.
Yeah.
Two-handed weapons and so forth would not really be appropriate.
sword or pistol.
That's fine.
Man, it's a real good thing I don't know how to use my.
One-handed items that are not ranged, I don't see a major issue with. A lot of
Pistol's
them.
right.
Yeah, that's more high level, anyways.
Yeah.
That's more
You can only get one
aristocracy.
shot off anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but if that one shot's through the king's forehead,
You think people can take that?
yeah, that's true. That's true. In this game, oh, I only rolled one.
in
Shit.
that first game session.
Yeah, you were never the same afterwards.
I didn't live long enough to be any different.
Okay.
How about that guy?
So you check the church at 7 a.m. You wander through it. Everything looks in order. All the decorations are up. All of the grates in the center of the cathedral have been sealed with a metal disc
Fantastic.
that has been intentionally bolted down as per its normal design. Okay. So yeah, as far as you can tell, there's no way to get those out with any ease or simplicity. You can't necessarily say it's airproof if that's the concern, but there's nobody coming through it, certainly.
I told them to wax seal it. Let them do the sleeping stuff.
The where we saw, where we went down to the catacombs. Is that a stairway or is it just like a side?
There are side stairs that lead down towards the lower basement, and the basement is more of a extended chapel, quiet meditation area with old statues and relics and so forth.
That'd be great.
It's not really open to the public, but it's also not necessarily restricted either.
I'd like to station myself next to the staircase if I'm allowed to stand over there instead of seated.
You can. It'll be further back, about halfway through the chapel. So you'll be quite some distance from the main.
And that's okay because
Wedding.
I don't have armor on, so I can move
Okay.
this time around.
You
but-
said there were two.
Yeah, there's one on either side
I'll go.
that access to there. Okay, so you're gonna take the other one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
I'm also fast.
side channel. Did we do XP?
Maybe
we did
we
not.
didn't cover what we did.
No, we didn't even get any XP last
You
time.
don't get XP anymore. We gave up on that mechanic.
Who would be up on the podium with them? The bride and groom.
The priest. That'd be about it. And maybe their wedding party would be nearby, but they won't be up on the podium. Typically, it would be the emperor behind them, as a idol or as an avatar of Sigmar. Then the priest next to the altar with the bride and groom, and then their respective wedding parties on either side. And in the front row would be the direct family, so the Graf and Heinrich.
Catholic of you.
So I guess
I'm basing it on what little I know, so.
I'd rather,
I recognize that.
Okay.
I'd rather station myself in between that staircase and right in the middle. So
Okay.
either way, I
And
need.
being a ceremony of Sigmar, after that they all fight.
I'm just
They
saying.
stand, they sit down, they kneel, they stand.
That's
They
right.
sit, they stand, they kneel, they kneel, they stand.
I don't
Yeah.
suppose it's
And then they bow.
Being a Catholic, I take offense to all.
Listen, I went to my, and I never participated in one. Jen's cousin got married and did a Catholic ceremony, and I'm like, what are these little steps down here for? I'm like, that's kind of neat. And I
No.
like put my feet on them, and my wife was like, no. And I'm like,
Not
okay.
a random
And they're
priest,
like-
it's a high ranking
okay, no,
priest that
everyone's
has
standing.
gained the
I'm like,
honor of doing the
okay.
ceremony.
And they're like, and kneel. And we all kneel.
So
and I'm like,
Volkmar and the rest
I'm
of the high
looking around, I realize
dignitaries are all
everyone's praying
up there
some
in the
prayer,
front as well. So all the people you guys
they're
have
like,
been
okay,
interacting
and I'm
with
like,
recently,
I get
the
to my
cream
feet,
of
and
the
they're like,
crop,
okay, everybody kneel.
they're all
And I
up
was
in
like,
the first
I'm
couple of
630
rows
pounds, and I'm like,
on their
I was
respective
like,
sides.
no, you kids are so skinny. Oh my gosh.
Keep it out of the priest.
So no,
Okay,
it's
Roberta,
just too fat for that
Frederick.
religion. I don't know.
What's a better way to ruin the reputation of Sigma?
there you go. I'm standing next to
Okay.
Catholics.
So there you have
No, what?
experience.
Oh,
So
yeah,
let's
I-
let's
yeah,
retrofit where we ended up spending
Yep.
experience.
Oh.
First off, let me check the experience that you have now for your character after having just received the 50. What are you at?
4,900.
And you guys had 5,000.
Yep.
Okay, so two
Two
more
more.
games,
Yep.
and then you guys are even. Everybody gets the experience at that point. So where are you spending your points,
2 points weapon skill.
Andy
Uh,
and Ben?
1 perception. I'm trying to spend the other 40 right now.
dexterity. I don't know how many I'm putting in there. But
Okay.
just a second.
You're gonna boost your dexterity versus and your
How
weapon.
much did you have saved up?
1 perception, 1 in weapon skill. I had none saved up.
2 in dexterity.
I only had an extra 10. So I have 60 total.
So you have 10 saved up.
Sure. Yeah, 1 perception, 1 weapon
Yeah.
skill.
And skills at this point are taking most of the 50 points.
Yeah.
That's why I was curious why he got 2 points. I was like, God damn.
My dexterity was I hadn't have any points of dexterity yet. So
You don't need to be
Okay.
dexterous.
the king's on. So. Set the trap.
Okay.
Mhm.
So the main venue, obviously, is the cathedral. 9 o'clock or thereabouts, you guys all show up. You take your respective positions in the place as it starts filling up. The general plan for the day is that there is the main ceremony here, which is predominantly for the greater public. And then Ulrich is going to do a second set of blessings later in the day to represent the Middenheim side. Okay, because this is more of a Sigmarite ceremony, and then they're going to redo it from a Middenheim standpoint, from an Ulrich, from an Ulrich perspective.
Can't wait to see what these savages come up with.
That's right. After that, the
Take her on the altar.
procession is scheduled to head to the Imperial Palace, where the Emperor will meet with them, and a conclave of the Empire's celebrated aristocrats and heroes. Okay, to give them direct honor. So the Emperor is not expected to be here at this, although behind the altar there is a throne where he would normally sit. Okay,
This corner chair.
that's right. Doesn't have a corner chair. He has the one right behind the altar.
Getting a
Probably
chair,
afraid the elf will shoot it.
getting a chair at the head.
Okay.
Back to
So-
the flash though.
You guys get there a little bit early. The public is not allowed in until 9 a.m. Okay. So as I understand it, you wanted to be where?
Right up there with the Sigmarite.
Okay, so in the front with the Sigmarites. Where are you going to be?
I don't want to be with the rest of the Sigmarites, but I guess I will. I'll try to position myself into like the center to make myself.
Okay, so near the center lane, but in front with the Sigmarites. Okay. Andy, where are you going to be?
I'm going to be on the Middenheim side, in between the stairwell down to the basement and the altar.
So about halfway.
Yep, between either side.
Okay. That's roughly where that door was that he reported.
Okay.
If it has
Yep.
any relevance to
That's
you.
perfect. That's fine.
Okay.
Yep.
Ben, where are you going to be?
One of the catacomb stairwells
Okay, on the Sigmarite or the Middenheim side?
for the midnight.
Okay, so you're on the right hand side with Andy, but you're at the actual stairwell
Yes.
section, so approximately middle of the church.
It's a good
Yeah.
idea.
Where are you going to be?
I'm going to be as close to the princess as possible.
She's not here yet, but she will be on the Middenheim side.
I know that.
Okay,
I
so
wanna
you're going to be in the front on the Middenheim side?
Our job is to keep her alive.
I'm going to go and get into her coach and sit on her lap the entire way.
It's just a weird bulge underneath
to
your giant dress.
Just to clarify,
Uh-huh.
I am standing next to the
But you gotta
stairwell.
see,
I am
is that just an elf
not
under
paying
dress?
attention to the actual ceremony. I am paying attention to hear footsteps coming up or down the
Okay,
stairwell.
so you're standing like a guard over by the stairwell.
Yes.
Specifically. Okay.
But I'm trying to play it off that I am paying attention,
You think you'd wash
Okay.
for the warning.
so I don't get scolded.
So I have a dagger, a quiver of arrows, and a bow.
Okay. And you're going to be at the Middenheim side by the main party?
Correct.
At the front? Okay, and George, where are you going to go? As one of the few wizard representatives here.
I think the only one.
Yes, I think you're the only wizard representative. All the rest of the wizards are paying their respect later today at the
No
at the
women
capital.
love.
So they're over at the front of this thing where I delegated, right?
Who? The two of them, yes.
Okay, so I'm just gonna be like far
No,
back.
everybody's in
doors.
The far left by the front doors.
Far back of the room by the front doors.
Okay, so all the way in the back by the low-ranking nobles.
Sure.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay. So he takes up a position right by the entrance.
Okay.
The rest of you, I think, have your positions. Just for clarity, other than the artifacts we already talked about, and I think you said a couple of daggers, the bow, and some arrows. What else are you guys bringing? You have your
Shield,
knuckle
knuckle
dusters and
dusters,
shield.
and the throwing dagger in my boot if they allow me through the door with it.
Yeah.
Cool.
I have my usual gear.
Right. You got a walking staff.
I know.
I give them the bump, and they're dead.
Pistol, sword. Would my armor count as my uniform?
It's fine.
So then that.
Okay.
Nothing else.
Okay.
Mine's fancy clothes, definitely not.
Ammo.
I just
I have ammo.
I like these clothes.
Okay. Okay.
I'll have my full armor.
Yep.
I won't have my helmet on. I'll have it hooked to my belt, and I'll have a big cloak on, or a cape kind of thing. You know, nice ornate one.
No capes.
Aeronauts within my clothing, whatever, and my rock mat.
Okay.
Do the leathers fit underneath the fancy clothes or no?
No.
Okay, that's fine.
That kind of defeat the purpose of the fancy clothes.
Yeah. Just putting on because I like them. They're stretchy.
Technically, they would fit, but it wouldn't look very fancy at that
Fancy
point.
clothes and fancy clothes, but I have my open helmet. No, I'm just kidding.
Can't see your face.
Can I get my puffy shirt extra puffy?
Yes. Yes, they're going to hit me and it's just like clang. Surprise.
It's the puffy metal.
Wow. with
Okay,
my
so,
armor, I only have one
9 o'clock promptly. The guards, they open up the door and start letting people in. Almost immediately, you see a side door, a couple side doors open, and the loft fills up within seconds. Okay. Many people are pushed outside that can't fit in, and you see the people that get there seem thoroughly overjoyed about that lack of space that they get for that little bit of space. Okay. Little Kodak cameras popping down, snapping pictures and everything.
And immediately throw it at them. Click.
They take out a piece of rock and start scribbling.
Yes.
These kids have no idea what I just did.
I have
Anyways, in the main doors, was far more dignified. The various nobles come in, and there's a good 45 minutes of announced names and so forth as every nonsense name out of everywhere comes into the place.
Thank you for not
Okay.
making us. listen
Yeah, I'm
to
not
all
going to list 45 minutes worth of names.
that. Thank you.
I can't take it, and neither can
It would
you.
have been fucking epic, though.
I'll send it to you afterwards when ChatGPT generates the list for me.
Have it read it out loud, dude.
Is the door next to me? Is that still look secured? They said they.
Yep.
You said they fixed it.
It's closed.
Cool. It's closed. Okay. I'm not checking. I'm not smart enough to check it. I just.
Yeah, it's closed, and the guards said they fixed it.
Yep. Works for me.
So, the ones to the crypt, to the catacombs, those doors are closed, but not necessarily locked or secured or anything.
Yeah,
It's just
figured.
large double doors. There are guards posted at each one of the doorways for protection.
Including the ones to the catacombs? Okay, good.
No, they figure you're there, so they don't need to go.
Yeah, I'm more than enough.
there-
No,
there-
I'm not.
there's
Going through all
plenty-
this, they're gonna be-
There are plenty of guards
Yeah,
here.
There's gonna be nothing.
They get shut when they walk up.
Door gets thrown open. Undertaker.
Okay, so over the course of the hour, people come in, fill in the place. A little bit before 10,
Just gonna take
you hear a cheer come from outside as the procession start to arrive. First to arrive is Wolfgang, who comes in with his party. They take their seats up in the front, and however their ceremony goes. And then a short time later, they start the ceremony and the wedding gets underway. The current itinerary is the wedding starts at 10. They do first the Middenheim one, and then they're going to do a second ceremony for Ulrich, which probably will have a much smaller audience because everybody else will go off and do their own thing. And then by 12, everything's going to wrap up and head off to the church. So you fully expect it's going to be about 2 hours of maybe an hour and a half of dull Sigmarite stuff, and then 30 minutes of dull Ulrich stuff.
Each
Okay.
time they have to
No. Everyone must leave. Now come back. So I can announce you again. Okay.
So are they
We're not letting the Ulrich ceremony happen here in this
Awesome.
church. Right?
Yes, they are. The place has been decorated as
Actually,
both.
I think it's actually a place.
Obviously,
Osborne-
there's a stronger influence of Sigmar given the heraldry and the design,
Okay.
but there are banners of Ulrich on the walls as well,
Interesting.
in a slightly but definitely notable lower prominence.
Gotcha.
Okay. The place is filled with flowers, banners, symbols of Middenheim and Ulrich. A detail of the Knights of Fiery Heart, backed up by palace guards from the Reichland, keep agitators and beggars away from the cathedral outside, keeping the crowd back. So the wealthy people can get in and fill the place. There are a wide range of styles, anything from sumptuous dresses to scandalous ones. The most elaborate hats seen in a generation, as everybody's wearing their possible finest. You guys felt overdressed.
Yeah. No more.
You're not. Yeah, you don't really feel that
The
anymore.
entire room is
All of us
Some
are
of the
petite level 1.
So yeah, most of you are. Wizard,
him.
yeah, Wizard got some sleep. Some of them have hats so elaborate, the only way they're standing up is obviously with magic.
Magic
Um,
hats. I get
that's
one
right.
of those.
And an array of expensive jewels, from vibrant-colored gems to elaborate vulgar designs, reminding many of the viewers, such as yourself, that there's really no accounting to taste. However, you notice the elf salivating a bit over some of them.
I was just thinking to myself, let me see.
Wait, for what?
Is there
The
anybody
jewels.
who's
Mental note, mental note.
Obnoxiously what?
purple?
No. I mean, there's plenty of people dressed in purple and lots of other colors, but nothing that really stands out. Okay.
Nobody with like an Urukai handprint of purple on their
Nope.
face.
No.
Probably not meant to stand out.
just see Kairos sitting in a corner, just like
Okay.
no one can see him. But you.
Give me a lore Reichland, or if you have it, heraldry, and tell me if you succeed.
How many lore checks can I make? Because I have quite a few lores that can affect this.
So
All I
much
have is
to
lore
get.
local, which would be
That's fine.
I have
I'm good with that.
Reichland, Sigmar, the Empire, and Theology.
Any of those? Pick one.
Oh, being fatigued affects this.
Yeah,
Take a
you're
lore
tired.
check.
It's
If
Hard
I
to
could-
remember. You
What?
should
Oh
know that.
wow! I rolled an actual 1. 3.
Okay. So amongst you, if you
I love the
succeed,
two religious guys have no idea what the fuck is going on. But he's like, oh yeah, that's totally the right thing to do.
well, for those that succeed, you recognize iconography and banners of the von Bildhovens of Karelberg, the Bartelhelms of Nordland, and the Nixies of Nordland, on the side of Middenheim.
Interesting.
Okay, they specifically come in and sit down on that side.
If
Okay.
it's an average test, I made.
Yeah, that's fine.
Nothing.
On the other side of the room, you recognize the coat of arms of Emanuel von Leibwitz and Atelka Toppenheimer. Atelka specifically makes a point of sitting some distance away from Emanuel. Most of Altdorf's noble families are present, including the Holtzkrugs. You note of particular interest is the von Laus and the Ecksteins do not make an appearance. They're some of the major noble houses of Altdorf. They are apparently not attending, not supporting the marriage. Okay. The imperial family is represented by a man who bears a resemblance to the emperor who you've met, and to the crown prince, but he's obviously not because he's about 50. Okay, he just sort of stand-in that sits there quietly, doesn't interact with anybody. Okay.
Supposed to swallow it, not breathe it.
I didn't even drink.
For those that made the test, you recognize him as the emperor's uncle, a man by the name of Emanuel Ferrand Holtzwig-Fleistein, who is the High Chancellor of the Council of State.
Where does he sit?
He's sitting in for the emperor, effectively,
Yeah, okay.
on the family side of Altdorf, not in the actual throne.
So by gauging where the different coat of arms are sitting around the room, what's the political balance in the room?
The Mindenheim side is notably smaller, given the location, which is going to be a portion of it. They are allied visibly by Karlberg and both groups of the Nordlands. Okay, so Nordland is the section north of Mindenheim.
Mm-hmm.
Karlberg is, I think, the section east of Mindenheim.
So just so everybody knows, that Von Lau person is that sleazy guy that kept lying, and you caught him in some some pretty severe lies. He's not there.
Right.
And the other one is that,
Next time.
yeah, the stallion noble chick is not there.
Right.
And you said Nuln,
Which is big.
the Nuln elector.
Nuln is Emanuel von Liebwitz.
Yes, and
She is on the Altdorf side.
Yes.
This is the guy
And she is
specifically
next
lied
to
about his involvement
Telka
with the
Toppenheimer,
rogue
who
Nord-
sits
Nordland
specifically
person that were
away
trying
from
to kill
Emmanuel.
everybody, killing us.
Kept saying
The
he knew
implication being
people, and I knew
They're
that he was
allied to
wrong 'cause he was
Altdorf,
saying the
but
wrong
they don't
names.
get along.
Yeah.
Okay. Emmanuel is the leader of Nuln.
Yeah.
Toppenheimer is the family in charge of Sudleth.
You need to show me that, folks.
Okay.
What?
You need to show me that.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It has been driving me fucking insane.
It goes,
I keep forgetting you have that.
Dude, he bitched about it the whole drive home.
Now,
Okay.
I've only shown it. I've shown it to you.
Yeah, that's it.
But I showed it to him.
no, I can't read.
Nope.
No, that's right. I didn't.
I also can't read. So.
Emmanuel Ferrand, the emperor's uncle, the one that's a stand-in for him.
Yeah.
Again, if you pass the knowledge check,
Yeah.
you recognize him. Common gossip on the streets is he is widely known as the prime mover of Altdorf's espionage network,
Oh.
known as the Black Chamber.
Well, hold on a second.
You know.
Then why? Hold on. There was somebody else that's a greasy dude that was part of that whole espionage network. He was a creepy looking dude. This guy,
Thank goodness.
Jan Zunterman.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He was the espionage
Yeah.
network guy.
There can be more than one.
Yeah, yeah,
Not
yeah.
Highlander.
Yeah, it's a lot of greasy.
There
I can't wait to see that.
was lightning.
I kind of. You should see weapons.
Okay. You're not allowed.
Can't tell you
You're
anything
not
about
allowed
it,
very
go
many weapons here.
That's right. That's right.
All right.
Okay.
Figures on.
Emmanuel von Vonderberg.
Emmanuel Ferrand,
Ron.
Holtzwig-Schliesting,
What?
because they love their complex names. Okay.
I
And
love the movie.
slight correction, you were asking if the Theogenist was the one doing the ceremony. Yes, he is.
Okay.
That guy that I said got the honor of doing it, he just got kicked out.
I no longer feel
He's sitting there like, it's such an honor. Oh, crap.
There's the boss.
Wrong play.
Uncle to the
no longer
Prince. Uncle to the Emperor.
Mhm.
He's 50. The
Yep.
Emperor.
Emperor's not that
Yeah, the
old.
Emperor's in his 30s, I think.
Yeah, 30s or 40s.
Yeah, you're just fucking old.
My character's only 97 or something.
Yeah, you're
I wasn't
ancient.
talking about your character.
Shut up.
You're older than both.
He
of
is
them.
older than me, all right?
How quiet
Yeah,
can
but
you
I
get
don't
Woods
look
when
it.
his knees crack every time he does this?
I don't play volleyball every day.
Yeah,
It's going to age you very
I was
very
going to
quick.
ask you to join the tournament with me on Saturday if you would have been available.
Okay.
You should
So-
have done something.
To be honest, is because I was on a team and the players that one of the players they just had dropped like today that we had. So
Yeah, not this
So-
Saturday.
After a great wait, many weeks of gaming, the ceremony finally gets going.
Finally.
Grand Theogenist stands at the altar with the crown prince, who looks rather stoic and calm, and only a little bit nervous. Okay. Music swells, and you see Lady Katerina arrive at the front. And all eyes, of course, turn to her. Okay. The atmosphere, the music swells, atmosphere becomes charged. The congregation all stands up as one in honor of it. She looks radiant and serene, dressed in a magnificent gown that draws admiring gasps as she leads her way in, trailing a gown that trails out about 20 yards behind her. Okay. Because that's what they always do. Okay.
Positioning it takes like 15 minutes.
Yes. A page carries the banner of Mindenheim before them, and they're followed by Thugenheim in the uniform of the Knights Panther. Okay. Give me a perception check.
Yay.
While he's doing that, I'm also trying to see, because there was, the rumor that my team, at one time was looking for a crown, the rat crown. I wasn't there for that, but
Average.
Sure.
I'm trying to make sure none of these hats that are obviously being magically held
crown?
up could possibly be said crown.
Walks in with the crown just on their head.
Maybe.
Magic, dude. Magic.
Yeah.
Magic.
Could be anybody.
Yep.
It's just floating in the
Isn't there?
floating there.
You know what? I
I
believe there's magic that
use
can make a
a-
rat come in here looking like a human. So
Yes. In fact, I fully think that
I don't care how much focus you want to put on the stairs. Okay.
And no more perception check. Wait.
That's way better.
Okay.
And double.
Okay.
who did he say it was that was behind him?
Thugenheim.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, the leader of the captain of the guard of Mindenheim.
Yeah, good.
Okay.
It's late.
Anyways, the music swells as all eyes are on the princess walking down the chamber. She gets all the way up to the front, and people start to turn and start to sit down. There's some movement and everything. When you see Malth Barthel step out into the center of the lane and call out, "Death to the Todbringers! Death to the Treaty of Schoenhagen!" And there's a loud crack as a pistol goes off, and the princess goes down. What would you guys like to do?
Oh, murder!
Yeah. I immediately pull my hammer
Murder
and
hobo.
fucking hit that dude as hard as I can.
Okay, so he's 20 or 30 yards away because you're in the front with the thing. I mean, you're on the center aisle. That's not a problem.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't
As soon
see
as
it.
he pulls the pistol, can I whisper a prayer to
Must have failed.
provide her protection?
You can whisper a prayer, and we'll let you know after the events whether or not the prayer worked.
Okay.
Can I throw my shield as he yells?
No.
Yeah, I'll,
All I care about is getting to her.
Okay.
Screw the guy that just shot us enough guards.
I'm keeping
Okay.
my eye on
If
the
he was-
prince and the theologist.
Okay, so you're heading over there. You're going to cast a prayer and react. You're running towards the princess.
Yeah.
You're way back in the crowd at the far front.
Okay.
Okay. So you see something happen. There's some commotion, and then you hear the sound of a gunshot.
I'll keep where I am and pay attention to
Like
the
that.
rear.
Okay.
Good. And was
You're-
it him?
Is it who?
Was it he that shot?
I'm re-rolling that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he stands out, and I mean, I'm describing it piece by piece, but he does it in one fluid motion. He steps out, raises the pistol, "Death to the Todbringers," fires, and then says, "Death to the Treaty of Schoenhagen." And she goes down amongst the smoke
haven't used it.
and blast.
So I didn't see.
You did not see
okay.
anybody in the stairs as of yet.
Oh,
I should have one.
Okay,
Okay.
that's fair.
Okay.
I should have failed the test
Figure out
instead.
refill.
Don't know. Okay. So you're running for the princess. What are you doing?
I think I've been shot. I really do. Like I was
Done anything.
as much as I would
You're
normally
surprised.
react to everything. I am absolutely
You're
surprised.
not sure what to do.
I don't know what the hell to do. Like I see her go down and my heart breaks.
Okay.
I say a prayer.
Okay. Where you were at the stairs, you
Okay.
were where?
I was up by where she would have sat.
Okay, in the front. Where you were in the middle?
I was in the middle of the two, yep, by the
Okay,
door.
give me a perception check.
Can
Oh,
which one is it that I can pick a number that I burn?
The resolve, yeah.
The
Okay.
rebel here.
I'm going to
Yeah.
use resolve,
Okay.
and I know.
Ooh.
I'm going to burn permanent.
Resilience.
Resilience is the permanent.
So
We basically it's same result. I mean,
Yeah.
you're burning resilience instead of a result. It's just saying one word or the other.
okay,
One
I'm
of
gonna-
them regenerates in theory every game, or when
that's
you get a
fortune.
Well, fortune and the resilience and resolve, one of them regenerates as well.
That's all.
Okay,
It's the non-result. It's the non-recoverable one. Is what you're burning.
Right.
okay, fine, whatever. I burn it to
Get a 1.
get a 1.
Okay.
And see if I can protect her as much as I
Okay.
can.
We will.
And I'll that'll give me 6 success levels,
Okay.
which will give me 3 more targets, and I'll choose her, the prince, and the Grand Theogenist.
Okay. What'd you get?
+3.
+3.
I'm
Okay.
gonna-
Immediately after the gunshot, there is obviously screams, prayers. The priest calls out, "My thoughts and prayers are with you."
Yep.
Oh God, damn it!
Yeah.
Oh man.
That's damn.
Immediately
Killer.
she's resurrected.
Yeah.
That's fucking
Yeah.
killer.
That's why I was going there.
Yeah.
Because it's a grim, dark
Mhm.
game.
You know why?
You didn't hear about the shooting today?
Mm.
There was a church, a private school in a church that a gunman shot through the windows into the church
Right.
at kids
Gun
that were in
man.
prayer.
It was a gun man.
Yes.
Tranny shot up a school again because it keeps fucking happening.
The shootings keep happening.
Hmm.
So,
Guns were covered in anti-Jewish iconography, and they shot up Christians.
Oh,
anyways, so
It's the whole
you hear the gunshot, you hear screams, panic, lots of guards starting to react, etc. You see the elf running across towards the princess. He stands up and waves his hands in prayer. He rushes towards the altar. You don't have any idea where the wizard is.
well, usually that's how. It
And
works.
he's standing there staring at the side doors,
Mhm.
trying to make sure nothing comes through. The door
Down now.
beside you, the one that's secure,
Mhm.
you hear somebody banging on it. Okay. So, second round, he pulls another pistol, takes aim, and fires at Heinrich. There's another crack of
Him?
No,
no,
not me.
the other Baron Heinrich.
Oh,
I'm dumb. I'm looking down the stairwell
he's-
while there's
he's
a
elsewhere.
gunshot going on.
Okay. Baron Heinrich is in the family on the right,
Midnight.
Mindenheim side, where you've just let going for the princess.
Right.
Okay. He's standing up trying to react to the whole situation. The gunman pulls a second gun, fires at Heinrich. There's a crack of gunpowder.
So in my mind, in my physical presence in the thing, I should be between the gunman and Heinrich. The way I'm envisioning the church.
You're in the front row, and
Right.
he's a bit back in the middle lane.
And I'm coming back towards him because
No,
that's where
because the princess was basically in the front.
Oh,
So you're just going to the side where the princess is.
okay.
He's 20 yards or so back.
And didn't you name the guns too?
Yeah.
Oh.
And he says, "Here's Ethel." Boom!
Oh. Oh.
Let them in, got it.
Why?
What would you guys like to do? The guards are starting to react with their armor and everything. It's going to be a round or two until they get there.
So how long is this church? Because I was envisioning. It's not a super. I wasn't envisioning like a mile-long church. Right?
It's not a mile long, but it's definitely a big church. I would say probably 100 yards.
okay.
This is, yeah, it's supposed to be the primary church.
Yeah, I mean, if you
Yeah.
think of like the big churches in England, which is sort of what I envision, it's a big church. It's not a quick walk down the aisle.
Mostly.
I step out into the aisle
Okay.
because I was up front and I said I was right next to the aisle.
Yep.
I step out in front of the aisle and try to, because he's too far away for me to intercept, right?
Correct. Yeah, you can move towards him if you want, but you won't be able to get to him at this point.
I'm gonna try to step in front of him and take the shot.
Okay, in front of if he shoots at the princess or
Yep.
the Sigmarites again.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
I'm
right
stepping out and I'm walking towards him.
okay,
trying to-
yeah, you're moving towards him. So
Yeah.
yeah, right now the first shot was at the princess. The second shot was off to the right, away from your angle, anyways, towards Heinrich.
Mhm.
Okay, now then you start striding to him. You cover half the distance quickly, getting towards him. You race over to the princess. She seems injured and down, mainly dazed at this point. You're unsure of how badly injured she is.
Can't wait for half
Something seems to have protected her. You're not sure what.
Okay.
What do you want to do from there?
Drag her behind pews so
Okay.
he's out of line of shot.
Okay.
Hide her from the pew pew.
Yeah. Hide her from the pew pew.
So does it sound like they're making headway through the door?
And I call out.
It's a loud banging, like somebody's trying to open the door.
Gotcha.
You're not sure yet, but you can see the door shaking.
I will pull the throwing knife out of my boot and attempt to throw it at the guy with the gun
Oh, okay.
Wait, what?
Across the crowd?
across the crowd.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw it at the door.
I will also, as I'm
When
doing,
you
yell
get
out loudly
going,
and try, just say,
I have
she's
ballistics.
not responsive. I think she's dead.
Range
Okay.
throwing.
As I'm dragging her off.
Okay. So, did you want to do something?
That's
So
awesome.
I need some specifics, I
Yeah,
guess.
just
So like how far
pretty
can
close
my
to
line
you
of sight and stuff like that.
You
right?
you have line of sight amongst the
You have
crowd.
fire.
Okay. Most of the people are trying to move away from the center part.
Yeah.
I specifically don't have a tactical map
Yeah.
because it's far too chaotic for that and it's far too big. You are in your current position about 80 yards away, and there is crowd obscurement, if that matters for the respective spell.
Yeah.
Okay. I
Okay.
didn't think it
Yeah.
was this big, so I don't have anything.
Okay.
You went to London, didn't you? Go to Westminster Abbey?
No, they had it closed.
Yeah, Westminster Abbey is enormous,
And
and that's where the kings and queens get married. Okay, and that's why I was saying it's a thousand people in the lobby. It's a big place. Now you can start moving closer if that's what you want to do.
I guess I will.
Okay.
Almost by
Now,
Plans out of whatever.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Am I within 100 yards
That's right.
of her,
of the
of the
shooter?
gunman, yeah, I'd say you're 40 yards.
I get strength bonus times 2 is my distance for throwing.
Sure.
So
40
Oh.
for him across the sides.
in my strength bonus,
I hope you hit.
I hope I hit somebody.
Poor schlub's gonna
There's a lot of
get
people, so
You will
it's challenging.
absolutely hit somebody.
I'm sure it will. Is this challenging?
It's
there's
going to
lots
be
of people?
challenging because it's combat.
Okay.
I'm going to give you I'm going to say a minus 40 for throwing through the crowd
Okay.
to hit the person.
Aim for the crowd. Get a
Okay.
plus 60.
If you aim for the crowd, yes. The odds of
Keep
hitting the
100.
gunman
Now,
is really small.
That fancy hat is mine. Oh, I didn't mean to
Now
do
roll
that.
D100 and let's hit a 48.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, you absolutely could aim for the crowd.
So,
If you miss by within 40, you hit somebody else in the crowd.
gotcha. Alrighty.
Okay?
Nope. You got it.
Holy cow. Okay.
That's a miss.
Oh, okay.
You miss,
Now,
miss by 4.
and there is one to pick the number.
Bazillions.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yep. There was right. Doing too much there. So, if I right click and do resilient,
I don't think that's an option.
it's not. Okay, so I will lose my resilience. And
Okay.
I don't know, whatever.
So you pick a 1 then,
Yeah, that'll work.
effectively.
Yep.
You can either do a 1 or you can do an 11 to equip the critical. That's technically the choice you have. With
Right.
that.
Technically, you can make an 11, and 11 is a +0 because you exactly tie it. So that would be valid.
Yep, that's what I want then. I'll take 11.
Okay.
I want to critical him. Hopefully it doesn't completely kill him. but
Head.
If it does, great. But
Well,
it keeps me.
you hit him in the leg.
Oh.
Oh,
So
that's good. You want to take him alive.
let's see where criticals for the leg are. Okay, leg.
Holy night.
Yeah. Well, that's a
Ooh.
solid.
Oh.
He ain't running.
Oh.
Okay, so you throw the knife. It sinks deep into his right leg, causing him to scream out in pain as his leg collapses. He has a significant amount of bleeding. He is stunned, and he falls to the ground as effectively you severed his thigh muscle. Okay. And mechanically, he's never walking again. Okay. So he goes down with a grimace of pain as you
Nice.
you needle this thread right through the crowd.
So why haven't you been
I
using
can't-
knives?
Forbidden High. Because
all I
someone
can
bought all the
imagine
daggers in
is
the
like
very
Mosaic.
beginning of the game, and I only found one.
a couple of the
Yeah.
nobles that are in the crowd are like they're like moving in slow motion as they look and they see this knife go flying past them.
Yeah,
Something out of
all
a
I can
movie.
imagine
But it's
is
still-
like hot guys shooting
Why
an
can't you
arrow.
do shit like that?
Yeah.
First time he throws something, he outdoes you.
I
Hands
like-
down all you've done in the campaign.
Biggest
I
thing
yell
in Brazil.
for the princess, and then I turn to the door.
Okay. So he is down but not out.
Okay.
Okay. He's bleeding quickly. He took a fair bit of damage,
Did it
but
stop
and he's
his
pro.
shot?
He's already fired his pistol now. If he's able to act again, he could presumably get another pistol or somehow fight. But he's not walking.
Gotcha. I didn't know if the shot at Heinrich had already.
No,
gone.
that's already gone off because of his
Okay.
initiative.
Gotcha.
He seems to have talents, abilities, or whatever to quick shoot. So he's pulling out guns and firing as he's drawing them.
Strange. I know how that works.
Yeah, it's something that you guys might be familiar with.
Yeah. Did he
So
yell
you're striding towards him.
Uh-huh.
You see a knife come flying out of the crowd, and he goes down.
Okay.
Okay. You run over to the princess, and she is injured and stunned. You're not sure. You're calling for assistance. You run up to the prince and the Theogenes, and they're all trying to take cover, and everything. His guards are closing in as well.
With the intent of making sure I'm not getting stabbed by one of the guards.
They don't seem to be reacting to you at all.
Okay.
They're all focused on the gunpowder smoke from the center of the room.
Good, because I was worried when you were describing I'm rushing
Face,
towards
like,
the
no,
podium. I'm
no,
like,
that-
oh god, I'm gonna get stabbed.
Okay.
At this
Hey,
point,
I get those
I'm not
guns.
able to get anywhere
He's standing
towards
toward
him
him.
or anything like that. So my goal is just to like clear the area.
Just keep an eye for other things.
That's
Okay.
what I do.
Okay.
When I get to him, if I can get to him before basically he gets
Merc-
robbed by the
here.
soldiers, I'm gonna throw a knee onto his chest. I'm gonna George Floyd him, and then I'm gonna start wrapping his leg up, trying to stop the bleeding.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So
It's a big-
following around, yeah, he's stunned. I mean, I guess he'll roll, but I don't think it's going to make a difference. Don't know if I have his.
300 pounds of dude in armor on top of him. He ain't going anywhere.
Well, technically he's going to go right before you, but most likely he's not going to do anything because he has 2 rounds of stun.
He slides there.
Oh, that was a nice end of the
Exactly.
year.
Exactly how you take a bear.
Hey, I mean, you're on top of him. Can't move you.
Mission accomplished.
Okay, the wrong one. Okay, let me just make a roll.
Can you get out of being stunned?
I think you can make a fortitude save.
Yeah, right.
Doesn't matter. He doesn't make enough of it anyways with his penalties. So he's struggling, gasping in pain, barely able to move. You come running up to him and drop on him.
Yep.
Pinning him to the ground.
I'm gonna pin him to the ground with my knee, my
Mhm.
left knee, and then I'm gonna start using
Bandage.
whatever I can to bandage him up.
Okay. Do
Keep
you
him
have
from
any
bleeding out.
bandages or anything like that?
No, but I do have I have his clothing. I'll rip his clothing off and start bandaging him up. Like, just tourniqueting his leg if I have to.
Okay. I mean, your cape is nice and available
Nope.
too.
Nope,
Okay.
I will rip his shirt and make a tourniquet out of it.
Okay.
Take the
So he has a
In a
knife.
very convenient location.
He has a knife deep in his leg and out the other side.
Mm.
What would you like to do?
Kind of the same thing for the princess. If you said she's bleeding,
There's blood on her, but you're not sure how deep the wound is. Mainly because I don't want to stop necessarily to resolve that. If you want to take time to check her out, that's one thing.
as far as I know, the threat the guy dropped and he's on top of him. So yes, I'm going to take the time to start checking her out. And if I need to, I'm going to start tearing up my clothes to try
Okay.
to bandage
So
her.
you're checking her for wounds and so forth. That'll take a couple of rounds anyways. Not a problem. Meanwhile, Ben, you had no sign of any activity there other than people pushing past you. Some of them heading in there just to find cover. Most of the people are trying to head towards the entrance. You can see the wizard sort of fighting against the wave. They're kind of working their way around him. They don't really want to push up against the wizard.
I was
He just don't
I
touch.
was near.
You're in the middle of the room, about 50 yards in, on the right-hand side by the stairs to the catacombs.
To see where he went.
Yeah, he's another 25 yards up throwing knives into the crowd.
I can go any. I'm in the same
Oh,
spot.
you're in the same spot?
Yeah.
Oh.
He hasn't moved anywhere.
He's got his back to the audience. though,
he's
looking at
literally
the door.
throwing knives
It's
into
not
the
good
crowd.
for entertainment, man.
You-
You never
you
put
get-
your back to the audience.
Yeah.
Him and
I
Lang.
know. Believe me. Whole nother story about that.
Keith. I don't see the door shaking, do I?
No.
I'll start
That
making
was
my
his
way over
equivalent
near
of
him.
a mic drop.
Okay, towards the center where the gunman is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I don't know the door.
Okay.
You're giving them the best angle of you.
So the door continues to shake. You can see the latch on it is starting to break some. I mean, it's sturdy, but concentrated effort is battering it open.
I will pull my shield off
Okay.
my back,
Okay.
and I will brace myself against the door, using my strength to try to stop anybody from coming through.
Okay, you're gonna hold the door shut.
Try to hold it shut.
Okay.
Yep.
Hold on.
Hold door, baby.
Okay. You start
Literally.
bandaging the guy fairly quickly. Guards start to surround you. Spears and weapons drawn, pointing at the guy. As you bandage him, and we'll resolve what ends up with that. You secure the prince and the Theogenist without much difficulty, along with several of the other guards. The door,
Yes.
you hear it push against the door, but with your additional support holding it, after another round, whoever's trying to get through stops, and it goes quiet.
So I will move with my back against the wall beside the door
Okay.
in case somebody tries to come through it now, and I can surprise them. But I'm not moving from this spot. I'm
Okay.
still.
What are you doing in general at this point?
All right, people able to leave? Like, are they leaving?
The guards have closed the doors,
Okay.
and they're preventing anybody from leaving at this point. Most people have given a good 20 or 30 yard distance around the priest and the guards, and they've surrounded them, and all eyes are on that at this point. The only other distractions, notably, you see Ben over on the side of the room, about 50 yards away, looking down a side entrance, where some people have gone. I mean, he's looking around in the room, but otherwise, I think he's still focused on the stairs, right? Weren't you? Or you were heading towards the center?
I was heading towards where he
Okay,
was.
so he's left his position. He's heading towards the center. He's with the priest now. The only other one you see is the elf is in the front with the princess. He's in the front with the prince, and Andy is over for some reason with his back up against the wall, holding attention with a door.
I guess I'll keep an eye out for the upstairs level of all the peasants.
If it matters, you see a surge of winds of magic at the door where Andy is.
Ooh, fireball.
You're gonna what?
I'll probably go over there
You're
then.
gonna head over that way?
Yep.
Okay. So the crowd's starting to dissipate. They're all focused on the priest and the road warden as they come up.
Eh.
The door next to you starts sparking where the hinges and the locks are. Bright purple sparks start flying off of it. And after a round or so, the latches and hinges melt away and the door crashes open.
Okay.
What would you like to do?
I will wait for the first person to come in. If it is anyone other than the royal guards,
Mhm.
I reckon with I'll hit him with a knuckle duster.
Okay. Admittedly, if it's the royal guards doing magic, it's probably a good place to hit him also.
Yeah.
But I get your point.
Yeah.
If it's a royal guard, we're not touching it.
But if it's a
Yeah.
witch hunter, they're getting wrecked.
Okay.
Nice.
No, instead, what you see, and you're working your way across through the crowd over there trying to get to that location. So you're maybe, we'll say, 25 yards or so away from it at this point. You put your back up against the wall. A guy steps through. He looks rather worn down and like he hasn't really been taking care of himself. Okay. His hair's a bit wild. His clothes are obviously dirty and worn. Hasn't had a great time. After a moment, you recognize it as Bossmeyer.
Oh.
Okay. He steps out, apparently unaware of you even being there, and while the rest of the crowd is focused, he starts casting.
Yeah, they should.
Francis?
I get to-
I don't know. Vossmeyer?
Yes.
Who the fuck was
Did we get a card for that?
Was Vossmeyer the one who fell off the bridge?
Mhm.
Yes.
Yep.
That's what I thought too.
Yep.
Yeah.
The
He
break?
is.
He's the changeling.
So it's basically.
Oh, he's about to get, you know.
Yes, he's about that.
Oh,
They
that
can
guy.
sell his same
Yeah.
to
The
make
guy that's
it
the
feel
only
good
really
as
man.
every spellcaster
Yeah,
goes to an
the
opposed
skull.
check.
Okay.
Yeah, he's about to get it. Just like his,
assuming
part.
each person wants to counterspell each other's.
Okay, and it can happen every time as just a free thing?
It's just a free thing.
Seriously?
Yes.
Was this always old?
The spell.
Always has been.
You get, it's
Very-
rarely been wizards versus wizards.
Yeah. You usually have. You usually don't have a wizard on either side.
Do I get a surprise attack on him?
Yeah, you can.
Nice. Not gonna straight on face.
So is this so that's plus 20 for surprise?
Sure.
And an average hit? Or
It's still challenging because it's combat.
Okay.
Um,
The difference is if they roll a double, they can choose to have that spell be non-counterable instead of doing a critical or extra effects.
Okay.
So they can do that, so it's non-opposed.
okay.
But yeah.
That's
Alrighty.
awesome.
Let's see.
Okay.
Cool enough.
So it is-
Combat here. So I can think of that.
Um, I'd like to re-roll.
you want to re-roll?
Let's see.
Okay.
Use a fortune
I was
point
about
to
to use
re-roll.
on the soul fire.
Okay.
Bumble.
And I would like to take a dark deal.
Okay.
Can I do that in a church?
You absolutely can take a dark deal.
Done.
That's a good dark
It
deal.
worked
Why
out.
is Dark deal's the best solution.
That's how it was for my elf.
Yeah. They're always.
And I have an endurance test, so just go ahead and do that too.
Sure.
Immediately gave me an endurance test, so
Yeah, because you're above your level.
I am.
Okay, so you pass the endurance test. Now, are you beyond 1 point beyond your level?
Oh, yes.
Okay, so there's a remember we had a modifier for it of 10 for every point beyond your level. So how many points beyond your level are you?
So it just added one, but I was 6.
Oh.
Okay, so yeah, you're gonna fail that.
Okay.
Which means it goes down by, I believe, your
Whatever the mutation's going to be. If it's going to be a physical, it's going to be toughness. If it's going to be a mental, it's going to be willpower.
He just turned into
Okay.
a chaos spawn.
I hope it's not mental.
Man, I really don't want to have to fight you, dude. This
Okay.
is gonna suck.
I don't have my flail on me.
So,
Like the punch
cast
happened first.
hazards. Let's
Get
see.
knives though, right?
You literally
Disillusion of body and mind. You're human, right?
Yep.
Okay. It is a mental corruption.
Another one.
Go down by your willpower bonus.
My willpower bonus?
Yes. So what's your willpower? Divide,
It is-
and then it takes the 10 digit.
So it is 41,
So you lose 4 points of corruption.
Which you're still over, so you need to.
which leaves me at 12.
Oh my god.
Oh, mutations cascade like that?
Okay.
Oh.
And then it goes right back to roll, right?
And then
So
you
it
make a
should-
second roll.
Okay.
That's going to fail as well.
Yep.
So you're going to lose another 4 points, which now you'll be below your threshold.
Doesn't it roll again to see if the physical or a mental again?
That ignore that one. That's a wood elf. Human. That's going
Nice.
to be another mental one. So you're going to lose another 4
Wow.
points, which will put you below your threshold. But
Yep.
then you have 2 mental corruptions.
And an important thing: how many mental mutations have you had previously? Okay. So if you go beyond an additional one, since your willpower is only 4,
Your
if you
mind
get a
breaks.
5th, your mind breaks and you're theoretically
And if
dead.
my intelligence hits 0, I'm just catatonic anyway, right?
That's rare for it to do.
Okay.
Mental corruptions are more of insanity, like Matt's character
Oh,
used to
because
have.
my first one was -10 to my intelligence, and my second was.
They absolutely can do that.
Okay.
Yes, but there's a lot of other effects that can come
You
in.
rolled poorly. What you really want is to go frenzied in every fucking combat when you're an archer.
Yes.
How about just frenzied all the time, right
You
where
feel
I'm
better now.
right?
Wow.
Just Jackson's son.
That sucks.
Okay, so your first mental corruption
Yep.
is going to be tortured visions.
Oh, good.
Okay, it's less obvious than a sprouting tentacle, but can be just as devastating. You build a unique mental mutation that fits your character, taking a little time to create a believable new mindset. Consider this an opening to portray your character in a new, potentially horrific way, as your mental mutation is an opportunity to change your motivation.
Already loves cat pie.
I'm all excited already. Okay.
No.
Okay.
Let's go make human pies now.
So I will add the tortured vision state to your character.
Okay.
As I find your
Make
character.
human pies
Jesus.
now. Instead of cat pies.
No.
Okay.
No. Andy's more creative.
Oh yeah.
Yep.
He turns pacifist.
And I've got a lot. Oh, I just sit down. Just sit down.
Okay. And the idea is it should be something. Didn't put
Like
it.
when it comes out, it's absolutely noticeable.
Well,
for what it is.
no, it should be something in line with what you're doing now.
Yeah.
Okay. So the knife throw, the attacking a wizard,
Yep.
something like that. You have a tortured vision that changes your motivation as a character. Okay.
I will.
He's bringing that.
In a horrific sort of way.
Yes.
He's like, I'm not worried.
Not. I suddenly decide to become right and start reading books. Okay. It's. I suddenly decide that maybe I need to carve all wizards up.
Yes. Yep.
I love how his response is
I will.
he's covered in metal, I'm not worried.
Okay.
Not middle.
It's not walking towards him. It's just like
George's effectively over there like, bring
Okay.
it, bitch.
The second one is a lonely spirit.
okay.
Okay. And these don't actually give me any real descriptions. So, and because now that I'm reading it, it's saying the exact same thing. Okay.
Yeah.
So lonely spirit gives you a -10 on any test whenever you're alone.
Holy shit.
Matt would love that one.
God, I would be so screwed.
Okay.
I wish you got that one.
Tortured vision,
Jesus.
because of your confusion, you have a -10 on initiative tests.
No.
Okay.
my.
And then your other one that you already had has other modifiers that you already have.
Man, that knife throw was so good you blew your mind.
No, this was attacking the wizard. He had to he felt the dark thoughts
Yep.
in order to make sure he hit things.
But at least I hit this wizard, right?
No, you struck him. You got a success. Now I still have to roll his defense.
Right. From a surprise.
Oh,
attack.
Sean, that'd be a dick move.
Hey, whatever he's got, I don't care.
It's
That's
the
fine.
same mechanic. He got a
Yep.
+20 for surprise. It's the exact same thing for anything else. He still
Ear
gets
punch.
still gets parry, dodge, whatever.
Can you?
Um,
Give us a spell. Throat punch. He just.
Okay. The good thing is, this guy, he does have a slight amount of believe basic.
Does he? Oh
He
yeah.
does.
Counter, my friends.
Okay.
11
He
points.
just one
So-
hand just goes.
Go-
Just waves it off.
11 points would not be possible for him. So your success was a +4.
Yes.
And you did, with your knuckle dusters, because you're going to punch this guy out, 12 points with that. He rolls. And he gets a +1. So instead of your +4 for 12 points, you do 9 points to him, but he gets a critical as he blocks you with his weapon.
Okay.
Okay? Do you have any armor that you can sacrifice?
I have the shield.
You can throw away the shield.
That's
Why
So
did
he-
it reduce from 12 to 9?
Because, I'm sorry,
11?
it should reduce to 11.
11.
My math was wrong.
Yep, I will. I'll sacrifice a shield. I'm in the
Okay.
city. It ain't fancy. It ain't nothing better.
Okay, so you do 11 to him with your knuckle dusters,
And you're,
minus his defenses. He takes 6. And then in the process, you lose your shield, gets ripped from your arm, and thrown to the ground.
Okay.
Okay. And then he's going to cast his spell.
Okay, so per the mechanics, so we do this right.
Okay.
If a spell targets you or a point you can see within willpower bonus yards,
Mhm.
well, willpower yards, not bonus, willpower yards, you may oppose the channeling test with the language magic as you chant the counter spell. You make an opposed language test. If you win the opposed test, you dispel the incoming spell. If you lose, the spell uses the SL of the opposed test to determine whether the spell was successful as normal. So it's still like if I get a +2, it still reduces his success levels by 2,
Right. So
which could make the spell end.
right. So he has to beat the spell level plus the delta
Mhm.
in order to actually cast the spell.
And you don't have to know what spell he's casting. You
Does
can do
not.
that for any wizard casting any spell.
And he can do the exact same thing.
You can do the exact same thing. You can only attempt to dispel a single spell every round.
Right.
So if there's 2 wizards on one side, you can only dispel the
Yeah.
one.
Like I said,
Still,
this is about
wow, that's amazing.
this is about the first time we've actually had 2 wizards.
Yeah,
casting,
fair enough. Yeah.
But
Wither battle.
All I can picture is the Conan when they're trying to raise the thing, and one guy's on one side, oh, and the guys on the other side trying to raise it up. Anyway, you guys only know what I'm talking
I
about.
do.
I'm with you. I got you.
yeah,
Conan,
that was the bad Conan movie.
it was. It was.
No such thing.
That movie was so bad.
Was it Red Sonja or was it?
No,
Conan?
that was the Destroyer.
Conan the Destroyer. Red Sonja's a good movie. You hush.
Wasn't that good of a movie.
It wasn't.
It was entertaining.
Entertaining, absolutely. They had a brand new one that's even worse.
A Red Sonja.
Oh yeah,
No, thank you.
yeah. It's a brand new one that was low budget and shows it.
New Hollywood is trash.
Wasn't Hollywood. This was some foreign company.
Some Bollywood.
Yeah, I got that Indian.
Anyway, so go ahead and roll your. I assume it's your magic skill.
Yeah, it's language magic.
Okay, go ahead and roll.
Oh, I didn't know if you wanted to roll first.
I will let you roll so I know what my DC is.
Does his critical affect me at all?
No,
No,
because you
because
sacrifice your shield.
That's right. Sorry.
Ooh.
Well, that's not very friendly.
Eat shit, wizard.
Yeah.
It's all right. It's all right. Because I'm still gonna think this is all me doing.
Okay.
You punch him and disrupt the spell.
The idea would have been like he was.
He still got a +6.
For now on.
Well, no, he got a +6, which cancels his counterspell, but then has 0 success levels towards the spell.
Okay. Yeah,
So
that-
whatever the success level of the spell is, plus his 6 is what he
It
needs.
basically makes it if there's a wizard on either side, there's no one.
There's nobody's casting.
Oh,
So
look,
he steps out, starts waving his hands, backhands you, and knocks the shield out as you slug him across the leg. I think it was.
Yep, right in the leg. Side punch.
He focuses and starts chanting strange words, and for a moment you see more purple flame starting to appear in his hands, and then it all just sort of snuffs out and disappears. And you can see the wizard on the far side of the room similarly chanting and so forth, almost in time with the guy casting. Okay.
They're basically rap battling.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shadowboxing.
Okay.
Oh man, you
Well,
totally derailed Sean.
Yes. What would you like to do there?
He really wanted to put a wizard back. I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
That's so
Well,
And he's
great.
by himself.
Yeah. Vosmeyer stares him down.
Mhm.
It does not look thrilled with the wizard being there.
So
Rearrange his nose.
I will attempt to
Punch him again.
punch him again.
Okay.
See his nose and your meat.
Now that I don't have the.
Admittedly, I skipped over
Yeah.
if you're doing anything because I'm assuming
My-
you're moving.
I know what I
My
would do
goal
if
is
I
to
were you now.
just try to
Huh?
get
Okay.
I know exactly what I would do if I were you now.
I'm not
That's
gonna-
baller.
No.
Just casually walking through the church, just counterspell.
Well, no, I know.
Well, and the problem is he can do the exact same thing to him.
Yeah.
So neither of them are casting spells. I
Well,
grant that.
Yeah, but he's counterspelling him while he's getting the shit beat out of
That's
him.
the guy's problem.
Yeah.
90. Taking it?
Hold on. I don't have.
Or you want to take another dark deal?
No.
I mean, I activate my armor.
But I have.
Okay.
I have no fortune. I only have faith.
Is that a spell?
It's just the.
Oh,
magic.
your magic.
It's
Okay.
the
The
magic.
dark deal will put over.
I was gonna say you can counterspell and cast a spell.
Yes.
Yeah, counterspell's a free thing, but you only get once around.
Why?
The reaction.
It's a 38.
You start bringing in fidget spinners.
Got
Dude,
it. I know why. Because I don't have brawling skill. And it's -10 because I'm fatigued. That makes sense. Okay. Just want to make sure.
Okay.
I'm taking.
You're good with it?
Missed. Yep.
Okay,
I
so
like
yeah,
that too.
go
I
ahead.
will try to position.
Technically, he has to defend himself.
And then
Roll that. Roll that.
He beat you.
and then
So-
can I move
Missing.
5 feet,
Sure.
5 yard, whatever, with
5
one
feet.
space. I want to position myself between him and leaving.
He didn't get out of the door.
Oh,
He just stepped into the doorway so he could see the room,
gotcha.
and then tried to start casting where you punched him in the leg.
Gotcha.
So you
Yeah.
can't really get past him necessarily.
And I can't hold my action because I already punched. So okay,
Right.
I'm good. Yep.
Okay.
Or those? Yeah, I was gonna say it's been 2 rounds now, right?
This is the second round after that. So, yeah, so apparently he can't cast spells at this point, thank you, Mr. Master Wizard. And like Thad said, he's getting himself beat up fast. What?
Oh, but that's
you guys are all focused on the center. He hasn't
Uh,
cast a spell. Nobody's aware of
wait,
anything.
yeah, so like
I'm
quiet.
trying to keep a dude alive.
Well, no. A, you're trying to keep somebody alive, and B, there's a lot of other commotion with
Yeah,
people
fair.
talking.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
If he had successfully cast his spells, absolutely people would be aware there's something else there.
Is
But
everybody
somebody
on fucking
shut his
fire?
spell down.
Boy,
Thank
summon
you.
the demon.
If you let him cast his spell, everybody else can get involved, dude.
Okay.
That
Won't you think of the others?
Yeah.
you can.
Oh.
Kids over here bored.
Yeah.
Yeah. He takes off.
Okay.
He turns and runs.
I mean, that's
So I should
literally
be
a
able
spell
to.
summon
I'm
a
a,
demon.
You
unless
can
he's-
pursue him.
Okay, so I don't have armor on, so I'm not encumbered.
Correct. He's not wearing armor either,
Perfect.
which is why it hurt him so much.
Yep. And I don't have a shield, which isn't heavy.
You're right.
So I have knuckle dusters and absolute fury
You do.
driving me.
Okay. So what is your move?
My move, it says 4, but that's not correct because I had -2 because of encumbrance from my armor, and all I could do was,
Okay. So you
Remove
still
it.
well, you have a 4
So-
when you don't have your armor on.
well, I would have a 5
Why?
because
Fleet-
I have.
Fleet-footed.
Where's my thing?
Fleet-footed's the only thing that gives you a +1,
I know.
if I remember correctly.
Well, no, there's like 3 or 4.
There's
But
a run. There's run that gives you an extra distance.
okay, no, I don't. I thought I had something.
Okay. And
but I don't,
functionally,
yeah.
functionally, what this does is effectively boils into a chase.
Yep.
Because we're not playing a tactical battle
Correct.
at this point. It's a matter of if you're faster than him, you get advantages.
Gotcha.
If you're slower than him, he gets advantages, but you have to corner or otherwise stop him. He takes off at a run. You obviously are going to chase him.
Yep.
Are you planning to pursue once you can get through the crowd? You see the guy that was trying to cast. He stares you down with a look of death at you. It's like he's really annoyed.
Okay.
And then he slugs him, and he falls back. And no, I'm not dealing with 2 people. He could take 2 with it. One was not a wizard, but and probably he couldn't. But because I know the mechanics at this point, but
Yeah.
he could take 1 absolutely.
Yep. Looking for more.
Yeah,
You'll be a round or 2 behind him once you get through the crowd.
Yeah, I'll do that. Can
Yeah,
I
upper right,
cast a spell on him real quick? I mean, you can counter spell and stuff like that, do all that stuff, but
Sure, you can try.
I like to try the eavesdrop on.
Counter spell.
Ooh, eavesdrop on. Listen to him.
Yeah.
He hears.
Okay.
Hears me go.
Spell.
Sweet
Yeah.
5 cat pies, right?
You got a 7.
Nice. Wow.
And that's Melee. So where is his?
You keep rolling like this, he's gonna retire your character
I'm
again.
going to. I'm just gonna show him off. Wrong
I'm
thing.
just how wizards are. Sorry.
This is mine.
Okay, so we added 2 to your success levels.
So I get a +5. So I get
So it passes, I assume.
2 manipulations, which will increase the duration by 2.
Okay, so you're going to be able to listen to him for several minutes.
Yeah.
Okay.
8
That'd be
Okay.
annoying.
The idea is so we could hear stuff around him, and then
He was running down the hall, and you hear some voice say, "Stop, you idiot! Smack! Stop! Smack!"
You
Just keep your.
you can only make it so you can hear my thoughts instead. Just the most horrific thoughts.
Okay.
I will fly.
Oh. So, he takes off, runs down the hallway, and straight out a side door leading out of the building.
Perfect.
Okay, that appears to already have been unlocked, cleared, etc. Okay, give me a. Let's see, where's this character? We will go with acrobatics. I think is the skill.
there's no acrobatics.
No acrobatics.
Athletic.
Athletics. Go with an athletics roll, which you're going to have an advantage because I don't think he has that.
It's agility based.
And this is just challenging. Same deal.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay. What we're looking for is success levels. Not a problem.
You want me to roll too?
No. You're cast your spell, then you have to get through the crowd. This is just whether he can catch up.
You know,
Okay.
well,
So the way we're going to work this is he has we'll say a lead of 4 based on his move.
Okay.
Okay. At this point, he makes a little bit of distance, so he takes his lead from 4 to 5.
gotcha.
If you can reach to 0, then effectively you can tackle him or whatever. Okay. Otherwise, if he can reach it beyond a certain point, or you fall behind, then he outdistances you and disappears.
I'm not gonna re-roll this one unless I'm Is there a fumble in this?
Not
Okay.
really.
Okay. If there's not a fumble, I'm not gonna. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna give it a shot. Try to get it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, so he takes off, dashes through the door. It swings shut as you tumble past him, pushing the door open, but pausing to figure out which direction he goes. He dives into a side alley that goes for about 10 yards, at the end of which is a 2-yard high wrought iron gate. Okay. He quickly jumps over the gate, climbs the gate to try to jump the other side. Qualification is a +40 athletics check.
Can I use my climb skill instead?
Sure.
Okay. Still +40.
Sure.
Okay.
Way better.
130 base skill.
Yeah.
Okay.
Be amazing.
And you got +4, he got +3. So he jumps over, but it's a little bit slower than you. You
I'm
catch
just
back
as
up to
good
4
climbing
levels.
as I am.
Okay. He gasping for breath, because he's still aching in his leg, and all you hear is gasping and the sound of metal being rung around and everything. He dives over it, and then dives down a side alleyway, goes for another 10 yards or so, and then jumps over a pile of crates at the far side. Okay. That is a athletics check at -10. Climbing does not apply in this case.
Just smash through them.
Or I'm valid too if you have something else. He chooses to jump them.
So endurance, would that be smashing?
I would say toughness.
Toughness?
It is endurance based. Toughness is endurance based, if that matters.
Endurance is
Endurance is tough.
Or just straight toughness?
Oh,
Difference between skill and characteristic.
oh, okay. That's where I'm confused. I wouldn't say endurance would apply. I'm fine if you want to use the toughness at -10 instead of the agility at -10.
Okay. Yep.
Do you have break and enter by any chance?
Yeah, if you have any talents that apply, those would work.
Because I didn't take it this time because I could never figure out a way to use it, but this would have been a perfect one.
Yeah, this would have. Just smash open things.
Yep.
Nope, just very strong.
Damn. Okay.
Okay. So let's do the toughness -10.
Okay.
Oh.
He scores a -2, but the boxes slow you down as you get hung up on them, moving you back to 6 lengths behind him. So he's keeping the distance, but not really gaining any distance away from you.
Okay.
As he runs through, he tries to cast a spell at the same time. Do you have any ranged weapons or anything like that you want to do?
I don't have a knife anymore. Let's see if I have anything I can throw at him.
Insults.
According to this, I still have my pick in my backpack, but I didn't say that when we came, so that's good. I'll just nope, nothing to throw at him.
Okay. So,
Intimidation?
no.
Okay.
He's not really intimidated by you at this point. You don't really have time to make him more scared. So he casts a spell. Do you have the ability to dispel via hearing?
Yeah.
Okay.
It has to be line of sight.
I wanted to make sure before that came up too.
That'd be awesome. That'd be awesome.
I'm going to cast Eavesdrop on the Master Wizard, and then I just sit at distance. Negate. Negate.
That's line of sight best.
Dodge.
If I had
Dodge a spell.
if I had something that gave me line of sight, per mechanics, I would still think not. But
Okay. As he jumps over the barrels, he touches them briefly, whispering some words of magic.
Okay.
The boxes and barrels burst into a blue flame, covering it. So as you barrel through, I need a separate agility check as you barrel through the burning boxes. Unless you want to change what you wanted to do. Okay. So you come past it. You seem doused with oil or something like that that's giving you an ablaze condition.
Okay.
Okay. I believe an ablaze gives you D10.
D10 wounds minus toughness and armor.
Okay. So with that,
Shit.
you take 3 points minus toughness and armor. Minimum of 1.
It's gonna be 1 because my toughness is
Already him so nasty.
Well, I'm just thinking about the
toughness
fact
bonus, right?
Toughness bonus plus armor. What's that total come out to?
I don't have any armor on currently,
So your toughness
so
bonus.
5.
5. Okay, so a 6 or better, it's going to do more damage. Otherwise, it's 1 point.
that 7 better.
So you're burning as you chase them down the hallway, which is an impressive the thing anyways.
Yeah.
As people watch you watch you from the crowd. So it continues down. At the far end, he's maintaining just a slight lead from you. He's obviously able to tell where you're at. He turns around a corner and then runs quickly up a flight of stairs, up a walkway that rings one of the outside buildings of the temple. Runs 20 feet down that, and you can sense that you're probably 10 yards or so up above the main streets at this point due to the stairs. You're keeping pace with him. He runs straight towards the railing and dives off of it.
I follow him.
You're gonna dive off
Yeah,
too?
I'm going right after him. If he's somehow not falling, I'm trying to.
Oh no, he's falling.
Oh, I'm deliberately trying to grapple on the way down if I somehow manage to catch up with it. But yes,
Okay.
no hesitation, just straight off.
Okay.
Fall skill. Let's see.
Fall,
No, I'm just-
So
falling, burning me.
you hear some rattling of metal. Then you hear some words of magic intermixed with running. The person who you're listening to is obviously winded and in a bit of pain from that punch he took. He runs up some stairs, huffing a bit, and cursing under his breath while he's still being followed, and then runs straight towards straight for a bit, and then things go quiet for a moment before you hear a loud thump and like the sound of straw or something like that. As he does so, he calls out, "Go, go, go!" And you hear something like a cart start to move.
Oh,
Please let me get it. Please let me get it.
Okay.
at this point, I feel it's necessary just to make sure he had a 6-point lead. But did he lose it down to 2 when he cast a spell?
No, because he cast it while he was running.
He was able to cast one.
There is a talent for that.
Damn it.
I mean, it's a top tier 4 spell talent, but yes.
Yeah, War Wizard.
So my goal, I guess, is on the street using the hearing cues and me being able to see wizards just passively and stuff like that. I
Try to
guess
follow him.
find the cart
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna head over that way.
and potentially blow up a cart.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Superhero landing.
Okay. So
You look, I don't see him. There'd be a fucking comet coming down.
you have tearing down the alleyway. A couple of seconds after he jumps off, you jump. You see a cart in the middle of moving.
Yep.
So we have to figure out whether you're going to land on the cart or on the
Wonderful.
pavement underneath it.
Yep. Let's go.
Okay.
Part of me wants you to miss just with a
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, superhero landing right through the thing.
That would be funny.
Okay. So we don't really have a luck stat.
We don't.
I don't know if you have any talents that associate with luck. The closest I could sort of think would be gamble skill.
So I'm very, very resilient, obviously, because I'm on fire.
Yeah.
Sure. My intelligence is a 22. I'm
Okay.
sure that makes
So first off with fire, you take another point of damage.
Okay.
Okay.
That guy is on fire.
That's right. Yeah.
Oh god, he's gonna land in a cart full of hay.
Yeah.
I landed in the cart next to it.
So, what I'm gonna say is based on the fact that he has a slight head start.
Okay.
We're gonna use that just as a base mechanic.
Yep.
So roll a single D10. You're 6 lengths behind him. On a 1 to 6, you meet pavement. On a 7 through 10, you hit the cart.
So that is R space / D10.
1 D10.
1D10.
7 through 10, you land in the cart.
Ooh,
Let's do this.
Isn't it R/space 1d10?
slash
Slash
R.
R space 1 D10.
Yeah.
I mean, if it doesn't work, then you just retype it.
Right.
If it does work,
what
then it's a
what
6,
physical
then too bad.
D10? We can give you a physical D10 to roll.
That we should do that.
6.
Oh.
Okay, so you go flying off. Your hands hit the cart,
Yep.
and then your face hits the pavement.
Okay.
Okay. You take. Give me an athletics check with plus 20 and tell me how many success levels you get as you hit the ground pseudo gracefully.
+1.
Plus 1. Okay, so that reduces it slightly.
Okay.
So you take 14 points of damage as you slam into the ground.
Wow. That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
Compared to his
Reduced by
Max-
toughness, though.
yeah,
right?
reduced
Reduced
by
by toughness,
also.
but not armor.
Reduced by toughness. Okay.
It brings it down to 8. You rolled a
That's
3.
still a shit ton of
All right.
Yeah,
Sorry.
falling
Sorry.
damage in
Sucks here.
Warhammer is pretty heinous.
I knew. I
Okay.
knew we talked about that before.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
why
it's
do
it's
about
come
it
up
when
a
I
few
jumped?
times. I mean, a halfling died from it too.
I'm with you. I would have done
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yep.
I didn't even
I don't think it was the fall that killed him. I'm just
That was
gonna
the sharp blade at the end.
Yeah.
So am I stunned or am I still
You're
good to go?
you're prone on the ground,
Okay.
catching your breath somewhat as the cart rolls away. Okay. Now you can still pursue it.
Yes.
He has a speed of 6 at this point.
Okay.
Okay, so he's automatically going to make 2 success levels above you each time.
Okay.
Okay. He's currently effectively 6 away still.
Okay.
So now it's just I'd say an endurance roll as you chase him.
like that.
That's fine.
Will.
Now he starts running.
I'm angrier.
Yeah.
Now he's pissed off. Okay, and his is only a
Walk
1.
off from the
So,
dusters.
You get up off the ground quickly and take off at a sprint. The cart is being pulled by a mule. It's moving at a decent clip. The driver apparently was told to move with haste, but apparently the mule isn't cooperating very well. So you go from 6 down to 2. Okay. You do, however, take 4 points of damage.
Oh.
The fire is burning on you.
Okay. None of that went out when I hit the ground.
No, it doesn't go out.
Stop,
when
drop,
you go
and
out.
roll, baby. That was-
You have to take an action to put yourself out
You stopped and
So
dropped.
he would get
Then roll.
6 away from me
if you stop.
if I stopped to put myself out.
If mechanically, if he reaches 10, then he's effectively far enough away in the crowd. You're going to lose track of him.
And the
Okay.
ablaze condition only removes with a successful athletics check with additional SO removing extra.
Right.
So there's a chance you don't even put it down.
Gotcha. And that's still toughness.
So toughness
Reduction?
reduces it, which is
Okay.
what I rolled a 10. You had 5 toughness,
Gotcha.
so
Okay.
you technically take 5.
I continue.
Okay, going to continue chasing.
Yeah.
Okay, give me another endurance roll. Okay. It starts pulling away from you.
Okay.
And the fire continues to engulf you.
bless.
So you're going to take another 5 points.
I am down.
That takes you down?
Yep.
Okay, so you drop. The cart rolls off. Now, you, in the meantime, were trying to shortcut the situation. Give me a perception roll.
See the smoldering
Please.
body.
Please. I want
I'm
you to
leaving
just
fire everywhere.
throw a fireball at this cart. Whatever.
Burning
Any
rat
cast
in a
Splat.
barn.
points of magic.
Doesn't
Bonus.
I'm going to assume that negates the fact that there's a crowd and thousands of people. I mean, your benefit is not having to look
I don't
through the
think
crowd
myself
itself.
out.
No, hell no.
Okay.
I
Hell no.
would have lost it anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
I
you
just
come
wish we
you
would
come
like,
upon the
oh.
street, or you tell me how you find the wagon. You see the wagon rolling down the street. Behind it, a short distance
Like,
behind it
flop,
is Andy, currently engulfed in flames. He staggers and falls to the ground.
How many horses are on the wagon?
1.
One. My goal is to shoot the horse.
Okay. Are you on the ground? Are you on an elevated
Ground.
position? Okay.
Ground would be my idea.
Okay. So you come out of the alleyway behind him, and you're about 6 spaces away, so 20 yards or so.
Okay.
Okay. And you're going to try to take out the horse?
Yeah.
Okay, go for
At
it.
least,
That'd be awesome.
let me go. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
Shoot the horse.
Okay. He's going to attempt to counterspell.
That's my guess. Start.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah. So he negates your counterspell.
Jesus, plus 8.
and
He rolled a 6. That's still a really fucking high skill. God damn.
It's less skill than he has.
Okay.
No, it's not. I was going to 74.
Yeah.
80.
Okay, cart continues to move. You think you have one more attempt if you want to do something?
Is it moving toward me? Away
No,
from
it's
me?
moving away from you.
Okay, I didn't know with the card and stuff like that. Depending on the
Okay. Well, let's give it a roll. Give me odd or even. Odd, it's moving away from you. Even. Okay, so it's moving towards you. So he's passing by you at this point. You'll get another round at least after this.
Is it a round after this?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I guess I'll try again, shooting at the horse.
Okay.
And my goal is to be, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in front of the cart. I'm going to try to cast a different spell at the horse.
Okay.
Well,
Animal friend.
Nice.
That's a pretty nice successful roll. He only adds 3. I assume that works still.
yeah. So how many yards was it away?
Very little.
Okay. So I'll increase the range of the spell.
Okay.
So it hits the range with the
Okay.
overcast.
Animal friend. What does that do specifically?
I will put it in the chat. But my goal is to basically be in front of the cart, and when they try to run me over, it doesn't, and just like stops potentially or something like that.
Right.
Now you make friends with a creature that is smaller than you.
It's smaller. Okay, then never mind. Don't do that then.
Okay.
Sorry, that's
You're all good. That's what it says.
literally the first line. I was like, oh no.
Can you increase the size of the animal?
How many extra successes did you get?
I had seven. I had with the thing 4, so I had 2
In
overcasts.
the cart, there's a.
I'm fine with that. I'm neutral on that. I mean, the intent is an animal. It is an animal. It's obviously a bigger size than the base spell, but increasing the number of targets, or increasing the duration, or increasing the range, all applied for any of the spell. It's just a bigger animal. I'm good with that as far as a concept. So okay, you cast a spell. Give me a charm roll.
Do you want a charm roll or charm animal?
Whichever you prefer.
Okay. I'm gonna do charm animal.
Okay, if you happen to be better at that.
It's willpower based.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is.
Well, that makes sense because with animals, it's mostly
Okay.
It's like kids,
Wow. So I have rolls.
dark kids.
Reroll again.
At this point, it's a dark deal. You can only reroll a test once
Okay,
with fortune.
there you go.
So,
So you take a dark deal. You add a point. Does that take you over the threshold?
no, it's my first.
It's your first of the entire campaign.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's-
We kept commenting about it when his character
Smart.
was still here.
Okay, so you dive out of the alleyway. You see Andy laying on the ground, burning to death. The cart rolls towards you. You try to cast a spell. Vossmeyer dispels that without much difficulty. The second time you change your target, change your spells. Obviously, he's focused on casting the first or canceling the first spell because he messes that up, allowing you to cast your spell. You step out and do the Crocodile Dundee thing with the horse,
Yes.
and the horse trundles towards you, and then comes to a stop, looks at you, and starts sniffing your hair. The driver behind it is like whipping it, telling it to get moving. And then as you're like just completely mesmerizing the horse, he turns over to Wassmeyer and says, "I'm sorry, sir. I don't know what's going on with Bertha. She normally listens well." So Vossmeyer,
I feel like this is when the two, what was it, Yoda and the other dude were like,
Yeah.
"See, it's going to have to come down to."
yes, he draws his lightsaber.
Yes.
Yeah, he opts down from the cart. Since he's obviously not going to escape that way. And I'm not so sure about casting spells because that's not going to get very far with either of us. So I guess he pulls a knife.
Wait, don't you have a staff? Oh, staff
He
combat.
reveals he's wearing full plate underneath.
No, wizards have.
He's a metal.
Metal, bitch.
He's a metal high wizard.
Yeah. A ceremonial moment to increase form and weapon
Oh
skill.
god.
Give me
He's
adamantium
snapping
bones
with the board.
I mean,
quickly.
he might be slightly better off if he continues to cast spells, but I don't think that's really going to help.
Yeah, this poor guy.
Yeah. What's your initiative?
So cool.
Yeah, poor guy. Well, he's turning
Okay.
into a close to
So
the
he attacks you with his knife.
Okay.
We'll just go first with him.
Always
Okay.
okay.
Tokens on the board for targeting and stuff like that.
Yeah, we'll just rough it.
Okay.
Mental
Okay.
status was
So he
fine.
starts off with a melee basic attack as he attacks you, and hits you by 4 with his knife.
Oh, well,
Parry.
what's
Another
natural
6.
It's fine.
Macro is working.
I'm gonna add the SL
You both
bonus
play Han
for
Showdown.
defensive for the staff. because it has a defensive trait.
Okay.
That's why I was asking
Okay,
you to
that's
target
fine.
him because
That's
it has some trait.
Whatever the mechanics are.
Okay, so
Okay.
I take one. I take some.
He hit you in the body.
Okay.
For damage of 10.
10. Okay. So I take 3.
-2. I heal.
So weird. Erdem got wounded.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
What would you like to do on your action?
Try
I wouldn't believe it if I was, if we were there.
Recoil in terror. That's
Yeah.
Oh! Oh!
I'll try to hit him back.
Is that my own blood?
He's hitting with a staff.
Nobody makes me bleed my own
Oh,
blood.
I'm
Okay.
rolling back. Yes, I'm gonna reroll it.
Okay.
Oh my god, he's actually doing a reroll too.
He's done a
It's
few.
a whole lot of firsts tonight.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
You hit him by 1. You want another dark deal?
No.
Okay. So he attempts to parry and succeeds, blocking your strike. So he returns strike at you.
Like two
So I
retarded
do-
kids fighting.
I don't know if you're doing the opposed thing. I do have a weapon. Yes.
Okay, so we'll adjust it by 1 then.
Battle of the
Okay.
potatoes.
So he takes a strike at you, hitting -3 against your left arm.
Okay. Do you want me to apply the longer weapon thing? I don't know how.
We'll just adjust it based off the success level.
I mean, he has a higher skill than I do.
You win a tie, and you have to. Otherwise, he has to beat
He's
you by
also
1.
tier 4.
He's very skilled.
Yeah, what's this have to?
Well,
bump
he's
up?
tier 4, but he still has the same amount of XP.
Oh,
that
good
I do.
No
lord.
problem. You easily block it. Your turn.
Okay.
Melee basic. Yeah, God, he's got me beat by 14 points.
Yep.
Okay.
Gee.
You can't hit him either.
I'm gonna reroll that one also.
Okay.
You know, wow.
He got like kept in
Nope.
control.
Oh my
no.
gosh.
So he attempts to parry and blocks it. So that is 2 rounds.
Something like that. Yeah.
Okay. You can hear scattered shouting and approaching guards,
Okay.
which is causing him to be a bit concerned for obvious reasons. He takes 1 more strike at you, hitting you by 0.
I didn't add +1, but
It
yeah.
doesn't matter. You easily block it with your staff.
I don't really know each other.
Okay.
I'm gonna strike him.
Okay.
Come on, Megan. Yes.
Okay. And he. You got him by 1.
Yay.
I'm gonna have the longer weapon.
So yeah, by 2.
Okay. So how much damage you do?
So I do 12 points. Not 12
Smell of
points.
barbecue in the street.
11 points.
11 points.
Like,
Okay.
It smelled good.
So
Am I getting it wrong? So I
do
I
not.
think it's 9.
whatever your base damage is, plus 2.
yeah, it's 9 points. Yeah, you're right.
Okay.
I'm doing the math.
Isn't it?
Yeah. Whatever your base damage on your combat list is, plus 2 for the successes.
Yep, it's 9.
Okay. So he attempts the spell.
Oh, he took it after
I
being
know,
clobbered
it's
earlier.
ridiculous.
That's punk.
Yeah.
Oh, 6.
He didn't hit nearly as hard as the pugilist.
That's true.
He is going to attempt a spell, summoning blue flames in his hands, getting a 3 success.
The melee basic test.
What's that?
That's a
Oh, that was a melee basic. Let me do a magic roll. He uses his magic skill and gets even worse. Yep, you counted it. What would
he
you like to
just
do?
slaps him.
No.
No. Squirt bottle.
I attack him again.
Okay.
the blue flame. Cute.
I would try to enchant my weapon, but he kind of dispels things.
Mm-hmm.
And with 2,
There we go.
Oh.
Well, he doesn't have any armor. So let's see if he can block the strike. No.
Oh my
So,
god.
You got 8 success levels plus your base damage.
So I got
Yeah, 15.
15?
Yes. Because you add, all you have to do is add his 3 plus 1 more for a long weapon to his damage, which is be 15.
Yeah.
Okay. And then click on the critical.
a 5. Take that.
5, yes. He's scared.
Fucking like.
It's a
Well, you jar his arm. The knife goes flying off to the side of him. He goes down from the 10 points he took. And he's on the ground, bloody and with a jarred arm at this point, but otherwise out of the fight. As the guards come running up, various people in the crowds put you out.
Well, that was nice of him.
Okay. I don't know if there is fire death criticals.
effectively,
I don't
there
think so.
it kind of follows the same critical rules
Of death.
of death. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
So-
Okay. So, do you still have any fate points?
I have, yes.
Okay.
Matter of fact, I have no fortune, but I have.
So,
fate.
were you bleeding?
I was not. I was.
You had one burning
Yeah.
thing. Okay.
You have a resolve.
I have one resolve.
Okay. So you can burn a resolve and ignore the flame for 1 round.
Okay. He did. So that one's gone. Oh, that's gone.
Okay. That leaves you with, I think by my count, 3 rounds worth of burning.
Okay.
Before this fight was resolved and everybody else jumps in and puts you out. Okay. So with that, a bleeding check is, I believe, a D10, and I think it's
20% to die, 10% to glut.
So what I was trying to reference with the resolve is one of the effects is remove 1 condition, and if you remove the prone condition, you gain 1 wound. That was the one I was referencing. for that.
which is valid. At which point he'd stand up, and then the fire would still put
Well,
it out, put
that's
it
what I
down
was
the next
saying.
round.
Remove 1 condition, semicolon. If you remove the prone condition, gain 1 wound.
So if I kip up, it puts burning out. No.
You just said I removed the burning condition.
Right. The
Oh,
resolve
gotcha.
puts the fire
Instead
out.
of the- Gotcha.
You could have done that, earlier.
That's valid.
You could have done that earlier.
I didn't
Yeah,
think
you
about
have
it.
Yeah.
problem with
Okay.
points.
Yeah, that's valid.
This,
Okay.
This is
So,
more fun watching wizards fight.
You go,
Yeah.
you go down, and with your resolve, your body ceases to burn.
Okay. I'm okay.
That's fine. I'm neutral
yeah.
on it. So your fancy clothes are all charred and ruined,
It's fine.
but you're otherwise badly injured and nearly dead,
Yes.
but otherwise good.
Well done. though.
Vossmeyer is laying on the ground in a pile. The wizard standing triumphantly over him.
I'm injured.
Well done, though.
Am I conscious?
I don't believe it.
You are barely conscious.
Oh.
Took like a point of
I
damage.
took 3.
3.
That's 3 times as much as I've ever taken.
No, that's infinitely more than you've ever taken.
Yeah.
I took 1 with the
That's how
first
that
unit
works,
and
yeah.
then miscast.
Reach out my charred arm.
That's like
And-
1% of his total health.
Yes.
How much fucking health do you have?
I have 14.
Same.
You have almost as much as I do.
What?
What?
That's crazy if you do. I have
I have
average-
19. I have 19 points. That's all I got.
That's a lot.
I got 9.
I think
Okay.
he's distinctly weak.
I
should.
I reach out my charred
I have
arm
30 with
and
it.
mutter 3 words that's
I
unintelligible
understand.
Okay.
as I'm
I got
reaching towards
fucking
Okay.
the wizards. The wizards.
Yeah. I don't, yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
Already makes a big difference. That's why.
Yeah, so you're
I've already done.
Can't get it.
Badly burnt.
there. Yeah, you're badly burnt.
Fellow ship goes down again.
Okay. What would you guys like to do?
Do
Maybe we get that
Were you?
Give me some
Is
sad.
he dead?
No, he's not. He's not dead. You didn't hit him that
This is
hard.
he was.
I mean, I guess technically when he reached 0, he takes a critical as well. So let me roll a critical for the body at that point,
Your eyeballs boil.
just in case.
Well, you never get to that.
Critical hits for the body.
It was on the arm when he got hit, right?
Yeah,
He's currently bleeding
No, good.
due to cuts.
I don't have any medical knowledge
Oh,
on
wait,
this edition of the character, so
Okay. Do you have any medical knowledge, Andy?
rapidly.
We'll
did.
go.
No?
No.
Okay. So if that's the case, the guards don't seem interested whatsoever in bandaging him, let alone have any significant medical skill like that. So you can take him captive, but it looks like he's going to bleed to death due to the wounds.
Isn't there a
Flagellant solution is just kill him faster.
Yes.
for the bleeding one?
There is a way to stop bleeding without having to have a heal skill. It's like I think we found that out early on.
Yep. Well, yeah, but
Just
flax
bandaging.
rolls.
What's that?
The flax roll,
Yeah.
or
But
that
you can have.
No.
There was an actual thing in
Draft.
the book.
Yeah, there was a thing in the book to stop bleeding where you didn't need the heal skill lets you actually heal somebody with it.
Right.
You can also
Stop.
Well, there was
yeah, it
also,
does seem silly that you can't stop bleeding unless you
Have this
specifically train.
advanced skill that you
Right.
Yeah.
it's difficult to
he
get.
can also theoretically plot himself.
it stops on its own, and then there's like healing poultices and that sort of stuff too.
All you need is a bandage of some sort.
I mean, hey, just direct pressure.
I get
Direct pressure for like 15 minutes will stop a lot of
How-
bleeding.
it's all about getting
How
get-
about
Good thing
you
that we
some-
know that now.
You could use some of my
People have
skin.
known that for thousands of years.
What
Get out
if
of
you
here.
take some of my skin and just put it over top of it? Just
I mean,
peel
it's
some
all
off.
over the ground.
I mean, yeah, just peel some off and
Just
just
gotta rub some of the char in.
wrap it around.
It'll
and-
dry it up.
No, stop.
Lick it-
Actually,
lick it
stop. I
first,
think
then,
stop,
and then-
please.
I will admit the first time I ever saw that in We Were Soldiers, when he grabs the dude's legs and just,
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
Completely degloved it.
Have I
yeah.
told you what
Yeah,
happened? Yeah.
Oh no, he's instantly.
And when you told me that, that's
Yep,
what I
and
did.
just slid that thing right through my leg. And I,
Okay.
So I'm fine with whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
The-
Given your
Tlakaelel.
general lack of healing
I
skills
found
Put this
and
up
his
here.
relatively
to
bad
protect
roll
it,
on the
because
bleeding,
get infection.
I'm going to summarily just decide he dies
So
before you're able to stop the bleeding. He was bleeding too. I was rolling in case it happened to clot,
Yeah.
and he'd be fine, or if I had rolled lower, then it'd be more flexible. But you guys go to try to stop the wounds and so forth, and he's too far gone at this point.
Shut up.
Okay.
Oh well. One less card to play.
So what would the two of you care to do?
Char.
I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, you're crispy, but
yeah,
you're okay.
I'm.
Are you conscious?
Yes, I'm
You
conscious.
got 1 point.
Got 1 point. Don't have any healing drought. I don't have any clothes because they've all burned off at this point.
They're heavily damaged. You're not
Yes.
completely naked.
Oh, okay.
The guards are taking custody of the body.
Ah.
He tried to do something with them, but the bleeding and internal wounds was too severe, or something else seems to have influenced it.
I said we need to go with him. We need to go with them.
Did it seem like he had something on his person? Like when I was treating him and stuff like that?
He had his knife and his passably decent clothing.
Okay.
He didn't have anything else. I don't
I
think.
feel like if they take him,
Sorry. He has a opal brooch
Okay.
you can take. And he has his old Mindenheim badge of office
Are any
as
of
a
them,
council member.
are any of them magically unique?
No.
take the badge. Take the badge.
Okay.
Can I inspect the body as they're leaving it? As they're leaving with him before they?
Okay, they're not staying in the way of either
They're
of you
just
two.
taking the.
They're taking
control
custody
the
instead of the
system.
crowd is doing anything.
Cool. I wanna pull the shirt back and see if he has a purple hand at all.
He does not.
He does not. Okay. We want to take that badge of office as proof as who he is.
Okay.
I'll take the things of note.
And
Think about it.
if you want to go report to, I can stay here. If you want to go report to, well, I guess I'm more Mindenheim than not.
Yeah.
Do
The
you-
guards are absolutely deferring to him and whatever
Right.
he wants to do.
Yeah.
They're not so much respectful of
Right,
you.
I totally understand.
Oh.
Do you want? I'm gonna go report this to the Mindenheim. Let them know that it's one of their own that's responsible for this. And so hopefully we can stop. But I need this body to remain if you
Okay.
can make that happen. And I'll trot off with the badge.
Okay.
This was the. So I guess remind me what
Who
this
he was that?
Yeah. Who
Okay,
was
so this
the-
was Carl.
It's like referencing.
This was Vossmeyer, who is on the board up there as one of the notable members of the Graphs Council when you guys were at the festival in Mindenheim. Okay. There was indications that he had cultist tendencies and was behind some of the plots. And when you guys went to confront him, he had left his villa and you found him on the bridge running out of Mindenheim, where he blew up the bridge and then jumped to his death.
Okay.
But they never found the body.
Correct.
Because he had a cart. Full pay.
Yeah, it's, when you jump off
And
tall bridge.
there's nothing visibly like mutation wise on them or anything.
No,
like that.
no visible mutations on him.
Oh, is that great? Where you jump off
Um,
100-foot towers into a pile of
I guess
hay?
I'll direct
Totally
them
realistic.
to take it to the.
Beanbag.
Have they left
Yeah.
the scene yet?
No, they're still wrapping that up, and then once I know what they're doing, then I'll go back to you guys.
No,
Go in
I they're forgetting something. It's driving me nuts.
I guess I'll probably take it to the wizard college. Like
You're gonna have the body sent there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Necromancy.
Okay. So the guards follow your instructions.
Yeah.
They clear the scene. They keep all the other people there. They arrest the cart driver for further questioning.
Thank you.
We didn't care about him.
I was driving me nuts. I'm like, this dude is just like slinking off into the
And
fucking
no, he's not
alleyway.
going anywhere because he can't get his horse to cooperate.
Yep.
Yeah, he's
His horse
flicking
is still
George.
snuggling with him.
It's like, fuck that. I'd be like, see a horse? No.
Hey, sugar.
Horse and cart is like a fortune.
Hey, sugar.
Broke or in the dungeon? I'll take broke.
Not if they just escape.
Anyways,
Yeah, I'm sure the car driver is a
so
massive-
he's going to send the body to the Wizard College for safekeeping.
Yeah, he's
The cart driver is being arrested and will head to the prison for safekeeping.
Good.
The horse will go to the stable. They assume it doesn't know much.
Angry and turn it. When you said a
Is there anything else the two of you wish to do at this scene?
Not the scene. I'm
Okay.
I'll pick up the knife if
Sure.
the knife's anything you need. But
It's not.
okay.
I mean, nothing, no special qualities per se. I mean, sharp punctures
Perfect.
your hide.
I'll give it to Andy as a weapon.
the first knife
Okay.
that
Okay. Replaces your other knife.
Yep, sweet.
Okay.
I'm twice as
the
deadly.
first
Chris.
we should archive this. The first weapon that killed actually hit George.
That's right. And now it has
He
magical
caused
qualities.
Yes.
Wizard killer the knife.
Can I have it?
I'm like,
Okay. So, meanwhile, inside,
Hide these in
as you guys are heading back to report and so forth, the guards resume calm in the area, try to calm everybody down. Everybody sort of, for the most part, takes a while to calm down, given the gunshots and so forth. The gunman, is, where's his name? Mouth, I did earlier. Barthel. He is the one from Middenheim who was a northerner that came with the delegation. Okay. He is not able to do much of anything, but he's also not unconscious. So he is on him. You find 4 more loaded pistols. He also had a rapier, and that's about it.
It's that with you.
he wouldn't have gone down. It wasn't him. If it was, he wouldn't have gone down from underneath.
And didn't you have a blunderbuss on you?
No, he would have gone down with a bullet to the head.
That's right. Bullet to the head. That's how he dies.
Okay. Give me a intimidate check, or straight willpower, or straight strength, whichever you prefer. For those of you who are engaged with him,
I'm not.
which is primarily him, primarily the war priest.
I'm used
You
to
do it with power with that. Or into the fridge.
I don't suppose at a certain point I would just wander over because that Prince has been secured.
The guy you
No, you're. I mean,
Oh,
your stated intent was to keep the prince safe. So a lot of this is all happening simultaneously.
I fear.
That's fine.
I'm
Yeah,
going with
but-
the intent of what you were doing rather than adjusting based on everything's calm. So let me go over there instead.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
What difficulty is this intimidate? I automatically make fear.
Okay.
So when I want, so I turn it on when I'm
That's,
intimidating.
that's absolutely fine.
Is it going to be an average or challenging?
It will
or-
be effectively it's an opposed one.
Oh, okay, it's just challenging.
Yeah,
Roll 0.
That's fine. And it's
Are
versus.
you fucking serious? God damn it! I have never fucking made an intimidate check with this character.
Don't you have a fortune point?
No.
No,
No.
we haven't rested in days.
You
So
had the opportunity last night. You did. Okay. So you're not able to get him to talk immediately. All he says is he keeps repeating separatist slogans and making what sound like romantic pronouncements. And grows as he's babbling. he seems to grow more and more unhinged, babbling about him as the minutes tick by. Okay, you're not able to get anything more concrete out of him.
So he's getting more and more deranged.
Yes.
I knock him out.
Okay. The guards take control of everything. They secure the prince, the princess. As far as the princess, she was wounded, but not severely. The bullet apparently was ricocheted at the last moment and didn't puncture anything significant.
Fantastic.
Just a graze. Heinrich took a flesh wound, nothing significant. He'll recover fairly quickly as well. The rest of them are the respective parties initially are overjoyed that nobody was killed, and then it rapidly starts devolving into how could you be so careless as to let this happen? Okay, on both sides.
Oh man.
Fairly quickly, the uncle, the would-be emperor, steps in and says, okay, enough of this. Let's separate the conclave we had planned, which was supposed to be a big ceremony for the newlyweds, etc. We're going to call an emergency council of the emergency session of the council to sort out how this is going to what's going to happen. That'll be held in 2 hours.
I immediately step up,
Okay.
say, no, we need to continue the ceremony now. This was all to stop this unity. Why would we pause it? Let's celebrate the
Yeah,
win.
they're all far too angry at this point, and basically you're greeted by, why would we ever listen to an elf?
Yeah.
They don't know do our things, and
That's why we.
there's no way my daughter is going to marry a Sigmarite, and there's no way my son is going to marry a Middenheimer at this point if they allowed these sorts of problems to come from their land.
Fools.
So
You're all fools. That's
I'm going to walk up to the Grand Diogenes.
Mhm.
Be like, I want in on that meeting.
yeah, I fully expect all of you to be there.
That's a
We got
great
five
way to
others.
pick up my
So around about that time, as they're starting to clear the room and everything else, and people outside are completely confused as to what happened. They were expecting wedding bells, and all they
Or
heard were
gunshots.
gunshots. So
Yeah.
they're all starting to
It's a redneck
disperse and
wedding.
everything. Everything's completely changed as far as the mood. The two of you return, share information. Are you sharing it with the entire gathering or just the Middenheimers?
Just the Middenheimers at the moment.
Okay. So they
He
are
does it from his side. That's a whole other thing.
okay. Are
He
you
knows
sharing what you know to the Altdorfs?
Not currently.
Okay. So the Middenheim. Nope.
You and I have a long history
Mine is-
together, man.
Mine is, if I can,
No,
if I can
not
do
in
that
this building.
specifically to the Wrath,
Yeah.
that's who I'd like to be able to. I mean,
Okay.
Yeah, I
So
can.
he is very concerned about that,
yes.
for obvious reasons.
Yep.
His view is the emperor failed in his duty to provide a safe and secure place for this. They allowed this attempt to happen, and it was obviously, very obviously, an attack on the Middenheim royal family. Okay.
They went
On
after-
your side, the view is, why would the Middenheimers ever bring such problems to Altdorf? We don't have these problems. It was obviously an attempt at the emperor.
As they're having these conversations, I walk over to the guy that's shot, right?
Mhm.
I rip his shirt off,
Mhm.
and I'm looking to see if he's got the purple hand tattoo.
He does not.
Fuck!
Is my knife,
Good
Quick,
thought, though.
somebody give me an 8-pin!
Good thought, though.
is my knife still in his leg?
Yes.
Oh,
Wasn't
good.
there an
he
individual
alive?
who was Mike?
He is alive. He's unconscious.
If I remove the knife, will it kill him?
Well,
I'm asking someone with
Yes.
some sort of medical.
Yes.
I stopped the bleeding.
The knife will be removed in a surgery situation
Gotcha.
where he can be otherwise saved. The critical was pretty severe. His leg looks like it will never work again.
Yeah.
I mean, if you take the thigh muscle,
Yeah.
it's all up here. Okay? You can just imagine how awkward and painful that would be.
I feel like a bag of daggers.
Oh, yeah.
is a better weapon.
I've seen poor sports people who like rip their
Yeah.
their tendon and their whole lower leg is like one ball.
And reach up.
This
and
is
try to
their
pull it.
thigh.
Same thing happens with the vine.
Oh yeah, I'm sure.
What is your guy?
What it does
So
the same
muscle
thing when you
is attached
break
down
your
here, it's
femur.
cut, so it all falls.
There's so much pressure from the pain of the muscle that's why you end up with really common compound fractures in that part of the leg, because
What happened to you?
there's so much pressure
it
that when
breaks
it
it.
breaks,
What
it
happened
goes
to
like
you?
this
Yeah.
and just
So
destroys your leg.
But I stopped it.
okay.
Good job.
There was a wizard. Not that one, but there was a wizard.
I just have a glass.
See what
of
happens
wine
when
in
you
my
go
hand.
off alone.
Next
Next time, bring somebody with you.
Okay.
Be faster.
there was a witch.
I'm an armor usually.
I didn't even
Couldn't
see
keep
it.
up, see?
There was a witch.
Perception.
I was protecting-
Hunter.
Yeah. I'm supposed to be armor guy. Without my armor, apparently I'm better than an elf.
I was over dealing with your lady love. I gotta tell you, she feels kind of nice.
There was a witch.
And the dagger slowly goes into the...
I prepared to throw a dice.
Did you know how soft human women are?
Right, jeez.
There was a
Okay.
Andy also
cathedral.
So
sounding bad.
I just have this image of, like, all elderly women are built like marathon runners.
later that afternoon, instead of the big celebration, they're calling an emergency council conclave of the entire Empire Council. All of you are expected to be in attendance in 2 hours.
Stupid humans.
That there is any
Okay.
difference.
And we will pick up there for next
Oh,
week.
please.
Now, scheduling wise, are we good next week? No.
No. Because we've got the prep work, which is Wednesday, Thursday,
Okay.
for the surgery at 7 a.m. on
Okay. So you're not going to be available for several weeks.
Correct.
Okay. So from a gaming standpoint, I don't want to necessarily leave you out, especially since you're one of the two that keep accurate notes,
Gotcha.
mostly. Beard fat.
Are you saying that we have poor memories about things?
Yes.
I know I do.
I remember
Yes.
the church catacomb thing, damn it.
Yes.
I remember that boss.
The two of you generally keep good notes.
Yeah.
George has a decent memory. The rest are a bit iffy at times. It's decent. Okay. But do we want to continue with one player down?
No.
Or do we want to wait a month until we can play again?
So here's what I tell you. The idea is if laparoscopic is successful, it's going to be 7 to 10 days.
Of
Where
recovery.
she can't do anything.
Mhm.
She'll be home in 3 to 5, but she won't be able to do anything for 10
Right.
days. If they have to open her up, I'm looking at 21 to 25 days of her not doing it. She may be in the hospital for 15 to 20 days. You
Right.
know.
And I want to respect that.
Right.
And that's why I want to ask the group: do we want to continue with 5, or do we want to wait however long for 6?
And if you guys want to play my character, understand I'm happy to write that mental anguish. that I'm already
Yeah, I mean,
thinking
go
of.
ahead and develop it.
Um,
I assume you're neutral either way. I know you need to leave.
The only thing I was going to suggest is that if people waited, was there another system you wanted to just throw something out there to play?
Well, that's my option. Is if we decide to wait, I want to play a game of some sort. Okay, so I have some ideas along those lines. The other thing I would offer, and I think I might have mentioned it in Discord, if somebody else wants to run a game for 2 or 3 weeks, I'm open to that.
I'm curious to see how George GMs.
So
Or just like, no.
we'll let you know, Matt. Okay, as far as what that option is. Okay, but I want to respect your availability. I don't want to necessarily lock you out. At the same point, we're kind of at a critical
know.
story point.
I know.
Some things are happening.
Yep. So if you guys want to continue, it will not frustrate me or anything of that nature.
I say we just put it on pause.
Okay.
Okay, it's only a couple of weeks. It's not a big deal.
And I'll-
George can run something else in the meantime.
And I'll know something more. Obviously, the 6th.
Yeah.